Check.
Never.
But I really need to get on Twitter, bro.
You do.
We
What
live,
is this
we
shit?
live, we live.
I need to get on Twitter.
What's up, party people?
Shit. Dun.
On the link. Did you tag me?
We're not doing all that.
Sounded all right? All right. Hey, man, what's the deal? It's the Raw District Podcast, episode 70-something, man. This is Drew Dawson. We got Jordan Brawl, man, Rice in the building. We got Kari. She's not in Kari's corner today. She's at the table.
But I'm here. I'm in the building. What's up?
Yup. And J Rob. What's the
Didn't
deal?
I just say we ain't doing that shit?
I just did it.
Yeah, turn
Get
it down.
Nipsey.
Let's go drive, man.
Get Nipsey, nigga. Shit, it's Nipsey Day, goddamn.
Y'all already know, man.
Sure.
We ain't even gotta say it, man. It's a podcast. It's the craziest news story this week, man. The slap heard around the world. Will Smith trotted his ass up there and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock while he was presenting an award.
Up there like the gingerbread man.
Trotting is the right word to use because he really smooth walked his ass.
He trotted, man.
That was smooth. That walk did not look smooth to me.
He pimped off though after he did it. He definitely pimped
That's
off.
what's boy.
Before we get into predictions and shit, let's break this motherfucker down, man. Let's just watch this shit with the people. Let me find the right one. Chris Rock gets slapped. Man, that shit, you off the rip. You think it's fake.
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake?
I sure do. Cause who will let a nigga, a melanated person, black, whatever you want to refer us to, who gonna let the motherfucker just jump up in the middle of any event, let alone the Oscars, where all these white people, the elite white people of that, you know what I mean? And very select few elite niggas in there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you just walk up on stage and commit this, you know what I mean, commit this act of violence, and hell, no way. I don't even know the fucking Oscars was on if niggas was even talking about that shit. So that's why I think it's just not work. And what grown man gonna just stand there and just let you come on? No, I don't. And nah.
Well, because my thought was, what did Chris think he was coming to do?
You know, Chris got to show his teeth.
He was thinking he was gonna walk up there and just crack some jokes back or something, or say something like, "Yo, don't talk about my wife like this," blah blah blah. But no.
Yeah, let's watch it, man. Let's
It's Lupita's face for me. Y'all gotta watch Lupita. Watch Lupita's face. She was like,
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
See, that wasn't funny.
it wasn't. The joke wasn't even funny.
He was cackling at first.
Look at Jenna's
That was a
face.
nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
Richard.
Because he thought it was still a joke. Like,
wow.
See, that didn't.
Wow.
You think this is fake, man?
no, that was a powerful ass slap.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It was a fast slap. Look at the power behind it.
Shit. He He put a little leg into it. He should have put a little more leg into that.
Nah, you should have.
The way he came straight
You
up.
should have came from the shoulders, nigga. You need to knock that nigga the fuck down, push him, kick him, something. You gotta make him feel you, bro. That was too stiff. That was too white manish.
Too white manish.
Too
Yeah,
white
we're talking
manish.
about Will Smith now. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
It kind of
yeah.
makes sense though.
I don't care. He's a nigga, man. Look at that stiff shit.
That's a real slap.
That was
dog.
a real ass slap. You
he
even
didn't-
heard it.
He didn't telegraph it or nothing.
You can hear a fake slap, nigga. You watch
He
kung
didn't-
fu movies.
he
nigga.
didn't
They
telegraph
get hit
that or nothing.
accidentally all the time.
He didn't telegraph
Slap
Nah,
the
it's
shit out
like
of
it's
me.
like he hit the mic or something. Like
Man,
his hand hit the mic is what it sounded like.
I came from the shoulders. He'd have felt. Oh, he felt all of this.
Look at Lupita.
Look at Lou.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
He didn't know what the fuck that do next.
I'd have said, tell August that. I'd have shut the whole.
Okay, so let's get on that real quick. Let's get on that.
I'd have said you should have told August that.
Niggas
Nigga,
is talking about August like these niggas ain't in an open relationship.
It don't fucking
Bro,
matter.
listen, no, peep.
It don't matter.
Both parties in this relation, almost everybody out here is in an open relationship. It's just one party don't know about it.
Damn.
Okay, so both parties. Both parties know about this open relationship. It's just the nigga that she was fucking on just got too attached. He got way too emotional and shit.
Man.
So, my bad. So for someone to be like, go tell August that nigga, he really didn't have no beef with August like that.
Okay,
It's just this young nigga got attached to some fire ass old pussy, and
Okay, so if the relationship's so open, why the fuck you at the red table looking like a sucker, teary eyed and shit? This is such an open relationship.
It's still your wife. It's still the person you look. Just because I'm fucking on somebody don't mean nothing. That's just some freeze time shit. It's like, nigga, I'm over here, you over here. Let's go ahead and do it.
That's free
But you know
time.
what
What
I'm
the
saying?
fuck are y'all talking about, man? I don't even know. I'm lost. What?
Bro, this nigga
Then
talking
basically
about
said why he
August that. Go
why he didn't
slap
keep the same
August.
energy with August.
Okay.
Bro, he don't have to, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Why?
This nigga fucked your bitch and then made a song about it, and your bitch told you about it. That's weird. And you say
They in an open relationship though.
Okay.
It don't fucking matter.
I gotta
So
hide-
if it's so open, why you so fucking salty about it?
I know why he
Move
didn't
on.
slap August.
Why?
Because
August from New Orleans.
I think
Goddamn
August crippled ass would have got beat the fuck down.
I got a feeling they were all fucking.
Threesomes and shit.
Yeah, I just got that feeling, man. And there's been too many damn rumors about Will Smith, man. And it just people joke around about it a lot, man. I just think, man, that could be a good reason not to slap somebody.
Yeah, they said that he was messing with what's his name, the dude from My Wife and Kids. Is that his name?
Who?
What's his name?
Junior?
Oh, the Wayans.
Yeah, him.
Like he was fucking on him.
Yeah.
Major Payne?
Damian
2
Wayans?
seconds.
No.
No, maybe I got the wrong person.
Bro, then I
Pause
don't,
on that.
Nah.
Will Smith can't be fucking Major Payne, man. That'll fuck up my whole goddamn childhood.
That'll fuck up my childhood.
Yeah, bro.
I'm part of the Rainbow Posse, nigga.
That's wild. I think that
Will Smith and Major Payne, nigga. Hell no.
that would be horrible.
That would be sad.
But I think that might have something to do with it. But I think it was real, 100% real. I seen the cheek jiggle, and there was a slow-mo video. You could see the cheek jiggle.
Nigga, the cheek jiggle. If you get hit on accident, your cheek gonna jiggle.
No. It was a strong jiggle. And this was he made contact.
Same.
Dwayne Martin.
Dwayne Martin.
Yeah.
But that's
That's Dwayne Martin. That's Tisha Campbell's husband.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah, that's who they
what's
said
his
that he was by with.
Okay.
what show was he on? It wasn't My Wife and Kids.
No,
it
that
was
show
something
was-
like that. He had a show
That's
just like
ugly.
that.
And man, whatever you want to do, man, no hate. But you know what I'm saying. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling that that might be the case.
But either way, man, Will Smith, you out in line. You want to smack him, I smack that bitch next to you. Smack that hoe. Don't smack the nigga who's crying.
I mean, you gotta think, man.
Just
No
'cause
matter,
the bitch
no matter
balls,
what,
so.
no matter what bullshit happens, that's that man's wife. So you are by law, by God, and all that shit. You are required to protect her at all times.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
right,
So
but-
anybody talk stupid about her, you got to jump on their ass.
Let's start here, man. Where we all stand, because there's like the internet's divided.
Oh, if it's real or not?
No, on your team Will or your team Chris in this situation.
Oh, Big Willie, come on.
Hey Will, what about you, Kari?
I'm rocking with Will.
I ain't
Will?
fucking with none of them niggas. Honestly.
None of them.
Nah.
I'm team Chris Rock, man.
Wow,
It hurt me, man. It hurt me because it would be different if Jada was not a celebrity. If you're talking about somebody's wife that has nothing to do with the entertainment industry, I get it. That's a totally different situation. But we're talking about public figures who she gets on a TV show or a YouTube show and she airs out her whole entire life. So if she's gonna go into this Oscar ceremony and sit front row, and they hire a comedian to make fun of people, because that's what it is.
You getting shot at.
Everybody's getting shot at. That's the whole thing. Like a couple years ago, it's that dude maybe he's from England or something. He's a British comedian, but he was roasting everybody, going crazy on him. Hey, nobody slapped him nothing because they knew like that's what you sign up for. It's kind of like an ego shot.
Is it the disrespect towards the disease? I guess you could say.
No, I don't think. I think it's entitled to think everybody knows about that.
I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
I don't know. I feel like it's one thing to make a joke about something when you make jokes about what somebody does or what they do in their life, not their appearance. I feel like, especially right now. No, but I do though, because
go ahead.
Remember when Chadwick Boseman passed away and everybody was making all of those jokes online about the way that he looked and everything like that, and then he passed away from cancer. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
So it's been like, oh, you don't talk about because you don't know what people go on, like what goes on behind closed doors, and then you come out and it's kind of like you kind of just had a whole movie about black hair, and then to come out and join this black woman about her bald head, it was just lame. Like,
but
and I feel like check the disrespect where it happened. Like maybe I don't feel like maybe it shouldn't have went as far as putting your hands on them, but I would have checked them where it happened.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Pull blood off to the side. Say, check this out, nigga. I didn't appreciate what you said about my bitch. Dog.
Well, a joke.
But, you know what I mean, chill with that shit. I understand you a comedian. You supposed to crack your joke, but that was a little, you know what I mean, she going through it. Don't do that, you know what I'm saying?
But okay, so alopecia, that's what it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So she just gets baldness, right?
Yeah, I got it, nigga.
Okay. So somewhere LeBron James is probably like punching somewhere LeBron was punching the air when all this went down, because what's the difference? Men lose their hair and we get made fun of all the time, man. Is it that important? Like, fill me in on it.
Well, I feel like sometimes the beauty standard for women is different, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Women are expected to have hair, and
the
the beauty standard is to have long hair, long straight hair.
I think that's
you know what I mean? I definitely believe it's bullshit. You don't have natural hair.
So them '90s short haircuts used to. Whoo, I need a long Halle Berry short hair.
Yeah, but is that a reason to feel bad for people? Like, there's a lot of things that I wish that I had to make myself look better that I don't have, and who cares? You can make fun, like people make fun of people's noses. They make fun of their like what kind of race they look. I don't know. I think appearance is the butt of a lot of jokes.
The first thing
it's the first thing you can see.
You don't know a nigga. The first thing you gonna judge them by how they look. One of my best homies, I thought he was a racist just because of the way he looked. Big white dude, long hair, boots on,
Speaking to
shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, this nigga's a motherfucking problem. He's the coolest nigga, one of the coolest white boys I ever met. You know what I mean?
I don't know. We used to crack jokes on my homeboy who got alopecia. We used to call him a bald wolf. So.
Isn't it more like personal to attack like if he went up there and said August Alsina joke? Wouldn't that be more? That would cut deeper.
I think like
I don't know.
Will been going through this shit for what, like a year and a half now, like out in the open. He been going through it. So,
but that's what he signs up for.
Not necessarily.
He signs up for that. That you're a public figure, so you're on top of that.
But the shit in the bedroom,
he put that out there.
He did, but it's nobody's business. This fucking shit with his wife, the shit with all this other shit.
You know how much money they made off that? You know how much money they made off that?
They made bread off that. But at the same, shit been building up. Just because you put it out in the open don't mean you still okay with it. Shit's been building up.
You have to be, though.
No.
You can't go and put your hands on somebody when you put that shit out in public.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, just because it's out in the open doesn't mean you're. I'll talk about the shit, cool. But I'm still not okay with it. I'm still not over the shit. So shit been building up for like a year and a half, and you never know when something's gonna blow. This volcano's building up every day, and one day that shit's just gonna blow the fuck up just because it's built all the way up.
Yeah.
So all the bullshit he done been going through this past couple of years or whatever, and then you add in the kids and everything that they getting towards them and shit, because motherfuckers talking about both them kids being weird and shit.
Okay, so check this out. You're dealing with that type of them type of feelings at your job or whatever. and then one day you decide I'm just gonna. Somebody says something slick. You're just having a bad day, and then you go slap your coworker.
No,
your ass
got bills.
You gonna go to jail.
I'm not saying I would slap somebody, because I firmly believe if I slap you, you slap me, one of us is gonna die right here. Because that's the most disrespectful thing. That and spitting on something, that's the most disrespectful thing you can do to somebody. So if you slap somebody, be prepared to fight to the death.
That's why
you definitely gonna get some words, some fucking shit. We may go out in the parking lot and box it out, anything, but
you slap, and I'm not a violent nigga. Anybody you know me can attest to that.
Yeah.
You slap me, you better hope you win, because it's not gonna be easy. Fuck that. That's just man shit.
Yeah.
Like, as a man, you can't just stand there and just get fucking slapped. I don't give a fuck who you are, where you at, what you talking about, what status you are. If I'm professional, fuck that. You walked up with the intentions on hurting me. So therefore, I got permission to fuck you up.
my thing with Chris
And then
Rock,
you gonna walk away like you know I'm not gonna do shit.
My thing about Chris Rock is that he's trying to make it okay. Like, I've been getting bullied since I was a kid. I've been letting people walk all over me since I was a kid. Nigga, that's not a fucking excuse, man. You a grown up. You got slapped on national television, bro.
But he weighs way more than him. He's a bigger person, and on top of that, Will slapped him. And you seen, because we were comparing the slaps, the Nipsey Hussle slap. Nipsey slapped dude and then gave him a chance. He gave him a chance.
He was ready to box it out.
But he gave him a chance to retaliate. Will slapped him and turned his back on him and just kept walking the way.
And if I was Chris, I'd have kicked him in the back of his head.
I'd have double legged, but that's his bitch ass.
That you in that moment you gotta be shocked as fuck.
Oh no, definitely. You reevaluate your whole life.
Yeah, it's like
you don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't know what the hell's going on. You didn't realize when your mama whooped your ass for no reason. You realize the lunch lady done screwed you over, didn't let you eat that day. You realize you got a flashback of your whole life. But once you realize what the fuck happened, it's on and cracking from there.
I think it was very, very pussy.
On which end?
On Will's.
Okay.
It's a joke. You're sitting there and you sit there and you laughed at it.
Okay.
And check this out. Chris Rock gets paid to make people laugh, and that's what he was up there doing. And everybody in that motherfucking room laughed at that joke. They laughed at that G.I. Jane joke, whether, people say it's funny or not. Everybody laughed. Will Smith was fucking cackling his ass off. And then he turned around and
I feel like the before is kind of scripted because, everything is written out and shit on the teleprompter. So, like, okay, everybody laughed at him, but then he realized what the fuck he just said.
So he was fake laughing.
Because a lot of that shit is, like, delayed when they talking and shit. So once you actually hear what the fuck it said, you're like, this nigga just said this? Oh, hell no.
No, because her reaction was right on point. Her reaction, right when he said it, she rolled her eyes and shit. And Will was right next to her, fucking cracking up.
And right when he realized what the fuck was said, he was like, oh, hell no. I don't know, man.
I think he's seen Jada's reaction and reacted off her. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, you can't do that. You can't put your hands on people. And then, like, at that, and then when you get deeper into it, bro, like, that was a big, big fucking moment for black actors. And for him to just shit on that moment and just turn to, like, yeah, it's obviously stereotyped that in the culture we're violent people. So for you to put that on display and then slap another black man, it's fucked up. He wouldn't have done.
They gonna think that way about us anyway. So
yeah, but he wouldn't have done that to a white man. Because he knew that he would have got walked out of there in handcuffs.
He for sure wouldn't have slapped Will Ferrell.
No, he wouldn't have at all.
Slapped motherfucking Louis C.K.
That's what hurt me the most because I love Chris. I love Chris Rock, one of my favorite comedians. So seeing him get slapped like that,
I don't think any white man would come for any black person like that.
Hell no.
No, what you mean, bro? I think
someone as powerful as Jada and Will, I don't think any white person would come for them.
Yeah, I think so.
It depends on who it is. Depends on who we talking about. Gary Owen wouldn't do that. Louis C.K. might. Bill Burr, I don't know.
Yeah, I think people would go at them. Tom Segura, he's a pretty famous dude.
He might.
He's over here calling Jada a bitch because of the whole situation.
And he'll make it awkward, too, so you kind of don't know if you want to laugh or not. He's one of them awkward, funny niggas. You know what I'm saying?
It's just, I just didn't like it, man. It was kind of
It wasn't. It was unnecessary. The whole thing, the joke.
It's entitled. It's just entitled, bro. Because we all get those fucking
corny
feelings.
as fuck.
Yeah, it's corny.
The slap wasn't needed.
Wait, I don't know why. Yeah, it's corny. It was the Oscars. That's what the fuck. Everything about that shit is corny, and he's up there. He's up there trying to please a fucking
A different
NBC or whatever the fuck it airs on. He's trying to please them, so he says a fucking simple ass joke, laugh it off, whatever. Y'all are all sitting there making millions of dollars. Don't go and embarrass that man forever. And he's, just it's disrespectful on so many levels. And like, I guess the joke is disrespectful, but if you get paid to do that, you get paid to do that, bro. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to make people laugh. You're supposed to walk on eggshells just because the Smiths.
No, it's not a walk on an eggshell thing. It's just
I don't know, man. It's a cold turkey because, like you say, you got to do your job. You a comedian, comedy. You supposed to make motherfuckers laugh. That nigga laughed. You know what I mean?
If you know the condition she's dealing with, maybe she's real sensitive about it. You know what I'm saying? If you know,
she's not. She had a video 2 days prior to it saying, "I love my bald head. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about my hair. I love it."
I'm about to say the bitch is bald. It ain't like she's lying.
Hey man, my homeboy, he was talking about it. He's like, I'm just upset that she has the most perfect head shape to pull this shit off. Cause I tried to go bald and my shit looked stupid. I'm like, shut the fuck up talking to me.
I'm just saying, like,
Official I Am Oakland says the joke wasn't disrespectful, it was comedy. And I think it was a trickle over. I think she already didn't like Chris Rock because of prior jokes. And she was just like, she just decided I'm going to fucking roll my eyes at him. Which is another thing, man. If you're just, like, he's sitting there, he's shouting you out in the Oscars. To even give you a joke and to acknowledge you, that's cutting into his time. It's helping your brand at the end of the day.
Another thing, bro. She done pulled off this bald look how many times?
How about you, nigga? How many times she had a short hair?
I just don't get it.
Set it off. She pulled that shit off at the end.
Low down dirty shame, and she was peaches. That's my favorite look on her.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. If it was cancer, I would feel different.
Okay then.
If it was like
again, bitch, you just bald. I am too. So
a lot of people
your
get bald.
fucking head, get a hat, move the fuck on,
man.
It's real shit. Man. I got the shit too, and I couldn't escape you niggas from fucking the lunch table. Every time I got a fresh cut, y'all was on my ass. Every day.
Man, no, we didn't.
And
no,
that
we
shit,
didn't.
it does
you ain't got
hurt
no
because
proof.
I want fucking hair, but I can't have
ain't-
none. So you know what you did? When you cut your hair, you buy hats, nigga, and you move on.
Nigga, you ain't got no proof. We ain't never did that shit.
I never did. I just want to say that. I know I never
She
did.
didn't. That's
I
a
never
fact.
did.
Oh, no, we
I
was
never
like,
That's
yo
a
ass
fact.
up.
But y'all niggas,
we was like,
yeah.
yo ass up, bro.
Right, and I had to G that shit. So it's like, bitch, you ain't expendable just because you Jada Smith. Fuck you, nigga. You bald. Get a hat. Move on. Sit your stupid ass down, Wills. You smacking the wrong nigga. Smack that bitch. She made you look like a sucker on her own internet show.
Oh,
Sit
God,
your dumb ass
bro.
down.
Had him on there teary-eyed.
Teary-eyed sucker. Whole sucker. You Will Smith. You can go fuck whoever you want.
But he had to make up for that in that moment, I think.
You should have went out and fucked the coldest bitch you could find. That's what I'd have did. Oh, it's like that? Bet. We open, right? Yep, I'm finna openly fuck.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm just sitting here listening.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm finna openly slide in somebody's DMs, nigga. Fuck what you talking about. All these cold celebrity bitches out here. One of these bitches want me. They seen I Am Legend. I was yoked.
100%. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's
Shit.
Not on some Kim K shit. Don't disrespect her like that. Who is official? I am Oakland. That's out of hand.
you know, some Kim K shit.
Not Kim K. Come on.
Let's
What that's she's that's one thing we can't speed past, man. She is her own fucking person. So like, say he can clown anybody in that motherfucker. Like, that's a celebrity. So why is she so entitled to like roll her eyes, and why is he so entitled to go?
She
up there and
cannot
do that?
like the joke though. She
Yeah,
can think it's distasteful.
She can do that all she wants, but you can't assault a man on live television for a joke. You just can't do it.
Yeah, no, I don't think that that's acceptable.
No,
I like I said, I think that it should have been checked. I don't ever think that he should have probably put his hands on. But I think that if she didn't like the joke, she can roll her eyes. Like, who are you to like? I don't have. You know what I mean? I don't have to voice that.
Like she had
yell at you. You know what I mean? Like, I can just like.
Yeah.
I didn't like the joke. You know what I mean? Like,
there's
100%.
videos and
Like,
shit
that's
out there, and motherfuckers that comedy shows just going at it with the comedian because they don't like a joke. And there's been times that people get up on stage and try to do something.
Sit down. Like, sit your stupid entitled ass down.
Because you're at a comedy show.
You're not the, like, you gotta be a narcissist to really get your ass out of your seat and in front of all those people and just decide the next person, Questlove, he's getting an award. I don't give a fuck about his moment. Fuck him. All these people in these suits who got they got their Sunday's best to come to this event. I don't give a fuck about none of these people. What's more important is right here. I gotta prove to Jada that I'm a fucking man. Like, what kind of selfish ass shit is that? Like, you sit your ass down, bro. I don't care how like powerful you are, because Will Smith is the power that be, like one of the top 5% of celebrities or whatever. But bro, that shit, it's a bad example, bro. Like, you can't be like that. You know how many times a celebrity has probably wanted to slap Chris Rock?
Oh, numerous.
Yeah, it's just any comedian, you can't. It's just fucking stupid, bro. I hate shit like that, and it's gonna open up doors for more people to do that. And then it's also gonna make people like just sensitive.
It's gonna open up doors for people to do that until someone retaliates and get their ass whooped.
Well, DC Young Fly, somebody tried to do that to his show, and he got he knocked him out.
Beat their ass.
Yeah,
nobody touched them since.
But a comedian should not have to fight for their fucking. They should not have to defend themselves
for doing their job.
No,
I mean, we can go with that as far as just the hecklers in the crowd. Like, if you don't like the joke, why do I have to defend my joke? This is what I think is funny.
And my thing is, you at a comedy show. If you don't like it, just don't laugh.
And then when you got a comedian, they pay to do one thing, and that's make niggas laugh.
Yeah.
So no matter where you at, it's a comedy show as soon as the comedian walk on. So if you don't like the shit, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm rocking with Will because, like, you disrespect my wife, I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. I just if we did that every time our wives got disrespected, like, you know, I don't like going to the club very often because I go there with my significant other, and I'm getting shoulder checked left and right. I can't fight everybody who shoulder checks me. As much as I want to be like, man, I'm just out here trying to enjoy myself. You just can't do that. You can't put your hands on people. Like, we're beyond that. I mean, you're 50-something years old. Like, it's nuts. It looks crazy, and I think it's way deeper than that joke and everything that's happening. I think it's way deeper than that. You just can't put that on display, especially for somebody like that influential. And it's a lot, man. But it was funny at the end of the day. I thought the scream was hilarious, but again, it looks crazy. That looks like a scene from a movie. And that plays to your point that it seems kind of fake, because he was putting on that, that when him and Uncle Phil had that scene in Fresh Prince where he was crying. Mm-hmm. When he accepted his award, he put on them fake ass tears, man, and apologized to the Academy, apologized to everybody except Chris Rock, and then went on Instagram and apologized to Chris Rock, but didn't hit up Chris Rock and apologized to Amanda Man. So it's like, it's some entitled shit. And I don't give a fuck about celebrities like that. Like, I follow them and shit like that, but the second you do some bullshit, and that's it. That's what it was to me. But nonetheless, two legends, man. So I hated to see it. It made my stomach feel weird, bro. It was like, man,
it was hella weird, because it's like, why the fuck did this even happen? You know what I'm saying? But
it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the culture a little bit, man. I think.
If you think niggas don't win Oscars now,
I mean, it's 2022 and he was getting his first Oscar, and Samuel L. Jackson too. I feel like
that's hard to believe right there.
Exactly, it's 2022.
Samuel L. Jackson got Oscar-worthy performances.
Nigga, you can't tell me he didn't deserve one in Django.
I don't care about those award shows like that, though. At the end of the day,
I don't really think they amount to. Like, I really don't give a fuck.
What do they mean? Because like I said, you can't tell me what I'm worth. The streets is gonna tell you what you worth. Whatever.
Exactly.
Doesn't that image though just look wild though? Like, just two black heavyweights at the top of the top. Chris Rock doing his thing, Will Smith doing his thing, and they resort to violence in front of all these white people who are just bougie as fuck.
And already judging us.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were doing anyways.
And they're like,
wasn't that many of them meant to.
Because honestly, the little jokes that were said after the slap, you know, it was all white people in there laughing at that shit. Wasn't no niggas laughing. They're like, bro, you ain't gonna do shit? Like, you just got slapped in front of everybody. All the niggas in there was having a nigga moment. Like, so we jumping this nigga or what? Like, what's gonna happen here? Yeah. You want to crack jokes again? Fuck no.
And I think go ahead.
No, go ahead. I wasn't saying shit.
I think Chris Rock is gonna he got the tour, and last night I guess he did a couple shows, and he says he's still processing what's going on, and he just did with his regular routine that he planned on doing, but he said that he's gonna definitely have some shit to say about it. And then Tony Rock, his brother.
He's ready to fight that nigga on sight.
And you can kind of get what Chris Rock is feeling through what Tony Rock is tweeting.
Yeah,
because they're family. He's just like, somebody
on sight.
Somebody asked about the apology, and he was like, man, basically didn't buy it. Still, Will Smith hasn't reached out to Chris Rock, but he puts an Instagram post up, for the fucking people and for the money. Basically, he's gonna come for him. And one thing to point out, man, Chris Rock, when he at some point during that shit, he was like, I don't know if you heard him. He was like, "Oh, I could." He said, "I could." Like he was hesitant. Like he could say something. Like he was about to say something that could have fucked him up. So I'm thinking he's saving it, and it could be. You never know. You never know what Chris Rock knows.
I mean, Chris, he is about to start a tour.
Yeah, he just did last night.
So I mean, that could be. It could have been scripted for that way you have material to work on or some shit.
I don't know if he would have scripted getting embarrassed like that though.
No, and the timing is weird because like if it was scripted like that, he probably wouldn't have started his tour off with it not prepared yet. Because the tour just happened. It started just last night.
I mean, you got to think it's so fresh. How much you got to write about you? It's literally your thoughts right now. So you go out there and perform like, yeah, I got slapped last night. This is X, Y, and Z. You just start rambling off shit because it's so fresh, so you really don't need to practice it because that's real life shit. That's happening right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but as a comedian, though, I think he's doing it special. So I don't think if you prepare that shit, you prepare that hour or whatever. I don't think you want to fuck it up too much just because this nigga decides to slap you. Yeah. You didn't put these jokes together. You probably gonna want to do those. And also, like, if you don't come with no good jokes, you really want that in your special or on your world tour.
I mean,
that's a lot of pressure.
I feel like it's not. I don't know what can you joke about with that though.
That he's gay. That he has some demons in his closet that he's hiding, man. Them celebrities be hiding shit, bro. And
they go to all them little Hollywood parties and they be doing all that weird ass shit with each other.
Weird
ass shit.
They gotta be weird.
Because it be
trying
weird.
to fuck on each other.
Weird.
They just out here trying to fuck on each other. Let them niggas fuck on each other.
There's nothing wrong with that, but be that.
But be that and be weird about it.
Yeah, be that and be weird. Be out about it. So if Chris Rock has some type of and it don't just have to be that. If he has some type of knowledge about something, he could expose Will,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there's too much he could know because if you're willing to slap somebody, I don't think
shit that wasn't even about you.
If you're willing to slap somebody, I don't think he has too much dirt on you. Unless Will just don't give a fuck anymore.
Like I said, man, you slap somebody, you need to be prepared to fight to the death because that couldn't have been me.
Because Will would have got his ass whooped.
I seen a tweet that said we would have just had to embarrass the whole black community up there.
We boxing right there.
What I would have done,
I'd
have tripped him. I'd have tripped him when he walked back, when he turned around and started walking. I'd have tripped him and pushed him because you're not gonna win that battle.
I'm a double leg snatch you, nigga.
Will Smith would beat the shit out of Chris Rock. Let's be real.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Get the fucking clean on
that. That's Muhammad Ali versus the nigga from Grown Ups. Come on.
Yeah, and he trains all these damn action movies and shit like that. He got some training.
That's fine.
Chris Rock is like 150, baby.
Yeah, that's Chris. That's not me.
Yeah, but Chris got to think about. You got to think about that, man. So the Big Show or the fucking or Tyson Fury punches you in the face, bro.
A punch is different. No, punch is different.
You gotta take that fade and you gotta take that ass.
You gotta think.
You get slept.
A punch is different.
I will live to see it.
You done been punched plenty of times before and
That's
just boxed
fine.
it out. It's cool next day. But how many times you done been slapped?
Yeah, it's disrespectful. Getting slapped is worse than getting punched.
You can punch me, cool. We gonna box it out, but that's it.
I'm gonna live to see
But you slap me, bro? Oh no.
I'm glad he didn't get knocked out though. I'm really happy that didn't happen.
You would have been better off just calling me a bitch. Just call me a bitch. You ain't have to put your hands on me like that.
Just yell at me.
You were just a violent person, so you would have just.
You know me. I don't do
hey,
disrespect.
This nigga sit in front row, come kill his ass.
When Nipsey said you gotta work on how you react to things, like man, listen, I'm still working. Cause listen, I'll be right. Violence is always the first answer every time.
I would have seen Red.
I like when I get disrespected, I'm a different person. I don't even like to go there with people.
Yeah, I'd have seen Red too.
Yeah, like I don't even like to play that.
And it's really hard.
You gonna feel a certain type of way. This nigga walked up on me and slapped me.
Literally treated you
but
like a bitch.
I said though, he still thought it was funny because as he's walking up there, oh Richard, like this is not a joke.
And he leaned in too. Just
The reason
clapped him, bro. That shit
bro.
is fucked up, man.
A nigga Will would have caught a hot 3 before he turned around to that
Nigga.
Nigga, boop, 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 boop. Fuck that. Like, nah, you gotta catch something. You better hope that Ali training work for real, nigga.
So he's definitely surpassed Kanye when it comes to the craziest award show moment. I think there was.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Kanye was off the Henny.
Yeah.
That nigga was.
Kanye was off the Henny. That's what makes the moment even more funny when you know he was fucked up off the Henny. Like, damn, that's what
he
it
was
make you
gone.
do.
He was gone.
Walked up there with the bar.
That dark?
Yeah, that was out of hand.
that dark?
So we gonna rank the best slaps
Out of hand.
Out of the three we got.
out of 3, cause on Nipsey Day, bro, you can't tell me that slap was better than Nipsey's.
Because to me that was because it was real. It was quick. He really tried to smack fire out there.
Nipsey was trying to kill that man when he
He
slapped
slapped
him.
the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
He said, "You did what?" Pow. But let me. I'm gonna take it back to your point. It was dude said he reacted to something that didn't happen to him. Nipsey slap was the same thing. Dude slapped something out of his boy's hand, and Nipsey slapped the shit out of him.
I was being a real nigga, man. At that point, you helping your homeboy out. That was disrespectful.
So you rather help your homeboy, but not your wife, the
Man, that's
motherfucker you
different.
fucking every day
Man,
and
that's different.
sleeping with.
I ain't got.
That you bear kids with?
Right.
Man,
You gonna help the homie out over your wife. I understand.
Two different situations.
I understand. My homeboy, I'm a ride for you and shit. But my wife,
You made me look like a sucker.
oh my.
Yeah, but you stayed though.
Everybody.
Like I feel like once
Yeah,
you
he
stayed,
did
yeah,
stay.
like once you stayed, you kind of made that okay, right? Because if it wasn't okay, you would have left. You made that okay when you stayed, nigga. You said cool.
I'd have
I'm
been
cool
left.
with it.
I'd have been left, and I would
Sat there at that fucking table and cried them tears, and kept it pushing.
I'd have left, and I wouldn't have had nobody to slap.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Love
so,
can make you do some crazy things,
It
though,
can.
man.
It
And,
can. I agree.
Love
And-
can, but once you get hurt by love, nigga, you learn,
That's I mean,
and you avoid, and you don't tolerate certain shit.
Even still, I feel like
that.
sometimes when you're in a relationship, you kind of say things that you won't tolerate, and then you get in it, and then it's like the shit that you said you wouldn't tolerate, you kind of
it's totally different.
Yeah.
And plus, when you have kids attached to that,
Yeah.
whole family and years behind you, it's easier said than done.
and on top of that, it's like a business. They got
The
you know
Smiths.
what I mean?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
are
like
business,
it's
yeah.
they're a brand, so it's like there's a lot more that you gotta kind of take into account.
And I want to shout out Jaden Smith for saying, tweeting, "That's how we do." Shut the fuck
Not
up,
the
bro.
Karate Kid.
90% of the world would beat the shit out of you, Jaden Smith. Just
Yeah,
sit this one out. Let your dad be the grown person and shut up.
It's
You ain't never had to fight shit. And if you ever watch this podcast, yeah, that's how I feel.
shout out to you for that food truck.
and the clean
Jaden
water in
Smith.
front.
Yeah,
Jaden
he
Smith.
doing shit for the community. Shout out.
Oh
to him
yeah,
for
that's
that.
besides the point, man. Don't try to soften it up. Shut up, man. That's how we do it. That's
man, I
not
was
how
trying to
you
help
do it.
you out,
ain't
Jay,
from,
bro. I
you
was
ain't
trying to
from
help you
West
out.
Philly. You ain't from West Philly like Willard. You know what I'm saying?
Willard.
Why you got caught
shut
by
up.
the government?
Because that's where he started. When he was in West Philly, he was probably Willard most of the time.
You know them niggas get money and change their name.
Yeah.
Nigga, look at Tony Dorsett. His name's Tony Dorsett. He got the guy in the NFL, Tony Dorsett. Beyonce probably real name Bianca.
Not the queen.
Shut the fuck
He's
up,
so annoying. And dead ass though. Look at his face.
Bianca.
Do you really, Beyonce? I don't think that's a real name.
Nigga, her name's probably Bianca. She got some money.
They probably changed it at some point.
Beyonce.
You know she's not the right age, right?
Nigga.
They lying about her age.
See?
She's supposed to be like a lot older than they say.
I feel that.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel how much your age for. See, these niggas is weird. These niggas is weird. And,
Bro, that whole
I think
Hollywood
I
shit
think
is
that's-
weird.
I
man.
feel like that's why no one said anything about Jay-Z fucking with her when she turned 18. Cause you literally waited till the day she turned 18 and shot your shot. But if the bitch is already 24 when she turns 18, who don't no one care?
It's true. It's true. I didn't know that she was 18 when they got together.
It was something like that, some weird shit. But
She was
I just use that as a metaphor. But
19.
it was something young.
I heard it was 19.
They be on some weird shit, man. That Hollywood shit, man. I don't know. I can see. I don't know. I can kind of see the angle of it being scripted, kind of, but I just don't see the reason for it. Like, I don't think that's what the Oscars. I don't think they care about ratings that much.
Shit.
And honestly, it didn't really give them ratings because we didn't find out about it till like afterwards. And plus, like the
I
clips.
found out right after the shit happened.
Yeah.
So the Oscars was still going on. I didn't tune in, but
Yeah, you just watch clips. Like I seen clips from somebody who has nothing to do with the Oscars. So
Yeah.
it just shit was everywhere. So I don't know if it was a publicity stunt. It was weird though that nobody reacted to it and they let Will just sit there.
That's what I'm saying.
They said that they tried to get him out.
If Gucci
They
Mane,
told him to leave. That's what they said online on it.
if Gucci Mane would have jumped up and walked up on,
They'd have shot his ass.
Okay.
He would never made it
Security
that far.
would've shot his
He wouldn't
ass.
have made it that far.
Hell
If
no.
Gucci Mane would have jumped up and walked up on Young Jeezy at somebody's award show, nigga.
bro, they would have shot him.
It'd have been shut the fuck down.
They'd have canceled that till 3 years later. They're like,
It'd have been
uh-uh.
shut down, yo. And ain't no more awards.
Yeah. And I don't think they're inviting Gucci to the Oscars, but
He's not even invited to the BET Awards. That nigga's
and yeah, well, that was my thing, man. That's the last thing you expect. So some people were like, Chris should have known that was coming and dodged or something, but like, you do not expect Will Smith to come up there and slap you.
Not on something like that. 'Cause
No.
he really thought by
Nobody
him
would've
laughing and saying,
expected
"Oh,
that.
Richard" and shit.
Oh,
He was
Richard.
expecting that man to come up there
Uh-oh.
and say something like, "Yo, this is this," bro. Crack a joke back to him, or
Yeah,
"Hey,
do some
I don't-
corny shit.
I don't appreciate you
Right.
talking to my wife." He was expecting a joke or some words. He wasn't expecting to get hit.
He was probably
You could tell.
expecting like a knuckle
Yeah, you can
sandwich or
definitely tell.
something.
I
Yeah.
don't know what he
Nobody
thought he was gonna do.
I don't think nobody would expect. Come on, first of all, it's Will Smith. You don't think Will Smith and violence that don't go together. For one.
And let's point out, man, Will traditionally doesn't cuss. And
Okay.
he put out a loud fuck. Fucking.
You know what I'm saying? So
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
Nigga walking up on you, yeah, you should be a little alarmed. You should have something in the back of your mind, but nevertheless, you gonna get slapped regardless because you ain't gonna think this nigga ain't about to slap me.
No.
Oh shit, he hit me. Now react. You know what I mean?
It was too late.
I
Will
feel
was
like-
already
He already
walk,
pimped
the
off.
walk
He
you
already
did earlier.
I feel like
Man.
if I just thought of this. I feel like if he would have got punched, it would have been it would have been a fight right
he
there.
Stole it.
If he would have got punched,
Yeah.
but in the white man's world, them motherfuckers slap people. You know what I'm saying? So they not out there they gonna slap you and try to run and call the police and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
in an alternate universe, man, that was closed fisted, and
in
Will
the
Smith
metaverse,
murdered
yeah.
Chris Rock at the Oscars in some alternate universe.
Oh, in the metaverse, he thumped on
Could you just imagine that story? Could you imagine that news story? The whole world would stop if the slap stopped the world. Just imagine if he accidentally because listen, this man Chris Rock is sliding into his 60s. You can't just be punching him off. If you actually connected and he hit his head on some shit.
Yeah.
That's why I think it was so reckless of Will Smith. It's like you're not fucking hitting a 30-year-old. You're hitting a
I mean, age don't matter though.
yeah, but it's still you fucking with people like that. Like you hit somebody and that motherfucker falls. It's not the hit that you're worried about. It's the fall.
In that moment, you're not worried about none of that shit. You worried about I gotta do what I gotta do.
No, that's craziness. Most sane people know, like, all right, I gotta stop before I get up there. And that was the last point I was gonna make about this. When Will Smith got up, Jada should have stopped him. Jada should have seen his actions and should have been like, yo, I get what you're about to do, but just don't do it.
But
like
does
it's not
anybody know what he was gonna do other than him?
if that
right.
bitch has been with him for that long,
but
she
if
knows that he's about to go slap somebody.
But if
And if
you're-
she don't, they don't need to be together.
You got a point.
My girl would know when I'm about to go slap somebody.
But if you just
100%.
walking
I
up there,
definitely would know. I already know my nigga be on
My
before
nigga
he
know
even be
when
on
I'm
it.
gonna get upset
Chill
in a
out.
heartbeat. So you know
So
what
for
I'm
her to
saying?
let him and sit there and get her popcorn and just watch him do that and watch him tarnish his image like that, it was another like, come on, man.
Because
For-
that
but
bitch
we-
don't
but he-
want
but
to
how-
be like
But you're
that.
still a
many
grown ass
times-
man.
I
At
mean,
the end of the
we don't
day.
know exactly, but how many times have we seen Will Smith just go do some wild shit like that? Never.
I say
We
Will
don't know
Smith
what
is
happened
something
like at them Hollywood parties. He may be beating people up at fucking in Hollywood. We don't know that shit. But
Think Will
if
Smith
you
running fades?
but if you see your man get up there and be like, okay, cool, he gonna go up there and say something for me. Cool. You're not expecting this nigga to go up there and slap the shit out of somebody.
She
Say
shoulda-
something, maybe. But
just thinking
you
about
should-
if I'm thinking about my girl, if she got up and I could feel her vibe, and I've only been with her for 9 years. They've been together for like fucking, I don't know, 20 plus.
Yes.
Like I could feel her vibe. I'll know like, oh, you're not getting up to do no corny skit. This is something different. I'd stop her just because like You're supposed to be in it together, and for
but in the moment though, it all happened kind of fast. Though.
It happened real.
You know what I mean?
fast.
Like because by the time he said Richard, he was already on the stage, on the cameras. You know what I mean? Like they never had time to even turn the camera around to see like what Jada's next reaction was. You know, like if they had a conversation or if the nigga hurried up and just hopped up. Only thing we saw was
you don't see
Richard
her
and the
again,
niggas on
honestly.
and the niggas on the stage. So it's like it all happened so fast and probably because they were so close. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying to an extent, but
yeah,
I mean,
it's just it's
like you said,
it did happen fast, so I can see that too. But definitely,
I feel what you're saying though, because I know the vibe, and my nigga know my vibe too. You know what I'm.
Now that you said it, I'm thinking back. Like, there's a couple times I had to get into some shit, and everyone's like, "Yo, what the fuck? Chill out."
yeah, because you could feel the energy shift. You know, you could just
Yeah.
and like especially if y'all are definitely together, and you would have talked about this if it was some little skit or something where he goes up there and maybe puts him in a headlock or something. Y'all would have said something about this, but that was completely off. Even though it was off script, and she probably knew that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy, man. Wildest story of 2022 so far, I think.
We're only in March.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy.
It's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get bananas, B. It's only
Oh, the summer's gonna be wild.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Cause shit's open back up. Niggas don't give a fuck about these masks no more. They about
sure
to be on some
don't.
hot
They
shit.
sure don't, cause they ugly at my job. I'm looking at niggas I ain't never seen before.
You're stupid, Jordan.
Like,
Nigga done been there for 2 years. You ain't know who
been
the
there
fuck this
2
nigga
years. I
was.
probably look at my supervisor like,
Summer's gonna be crazy, man. We're halfway through the show, man, so I want to give a shout out to the Flavor Wagon, man. If you're in the Topeka, Lawrence, Kansas City area, follow them on Facebook and you can catch their weekly schedule. And they're, they'll be on the east side, west side, south side, north side. You never know. You just have to follow them and see where they're popping up at. Best food truck in Topeka.
Shout out.
Tap into the flavors.
Yeah. And order online, man. It's fresh food, so you it's not gonna be like you can't just go up to the truck and get it right away, man. You got to just order online to skip that line. But you get what you pay for. Bobby's Food Company, man, that's a catering service as well. You can look them up on Facebook and get some catering in. They got a fire Philly cheese. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of other shit too, man. Yeah, I think so. Big Boy's Barbecue. He had that for some time. I don't know if he still runs it, but if you're in the Topeka area, you probably heard of that food truck. If you want to donate to the show, man, Raw-District Media. The Cash App, drop $1 to $1 million. It all counts the same, man. It helps the cause. When you talk off cuff and off script, man, it's a little harder to get sponsorships in this lane, man.
It's because of me. We know. It's because of me.
No, it can be as little as talking about weed, man, and they'll be like, man, I can't.
That's all them.
I can't get behind this.
That's all them niggas.
But yeah, if you want to help this show keep going, man, and see new guests, if everything goes right tomorrow, man, I got a Kill Tony regular. I'm doing an interview with him virtually, and Kill Tony is like one of the top live podcasts out there. So yeah, he's a new regular, Ellis H. If everything goes well, hopefully, you know what I'm saying. He's locked in, so yeah, tap in for that. But yeah, we're gonna get into the second half of the episode, man. I got some Reddit questions. First one. Would you rather have $1 million if you're fluent in all languages? We'll start with Jordan. Jordan Brawl, man.
I'm happy you called me that. 'Cause I was thinking bitches in every language.
Of course.
Or money. I have to take that $1 million, man. I'm a father now. I gotta think the long game.
Okay.
Before the kid, give me that language.
I'm not gonna comment on it yet. I'm gonna get everybody else's answer first before What about you?
I'm gonna go with the $1 million too.
$1 million?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with the $1 million. Yeah, I need that.
Talking to the mic.
Just because I know Swahili don't mean I ain't got bills to pay. So.
Yeah,
That
man.
part.
I'm gonna be the only one. I'm gonna take the languages, man.
You want to know Arabic and all that bullshit?
Yeah.
Bitches in every language? Come on, man.
Yeah, you got to get.
Not just that, man. I think it will equate to more money than $1 million.
I was thinking that, but you got to get to those places where they gonna speak.
I was about to say, nigga, how the fuck you gonna speak Arabic if you
Nah.
can't get to Arabia?
Nah, it's even deeper than that, man. So we do this podcast, man. It's in English. we're cut off from a fat ass amount of.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
Yeah, I'm saying, just imagine if I'm sitting here doing a podcast in every single language, man, because there's only a small percentage of the world that speaks English.
But who says you can't take that million, expand your podcast, and still learn those languages?
Or just have it translated into different languages.
Yeah, you got the money to do that. You ain't even got to see.
But I would love to just have that, like that, just being able to speak any language. You could sit down with anybody in the fucking world. You know, you would need no translator. For my lane, that would put me in the top of the top. I mean, I could sit down with the prime minister. I could sit down with, I don't even know if they speak a different language than us. Yeah, I could sit down with him and understand him.
Gangster.
Yeah,
sit down with Julian Lang.
But I thought about that because Mr. Beast, he was on Joe Rogan. He makes a shit ton of money, Mr. Beast.
It don't make no sense how much money this nigga has.
Yeah, but
Mr. Beast.
What he did was he dubbed all his podcasts in a bunch of different languages. Yeah, because like he said in the podcast, only a certain percentage of people know English and speak English. So if you dub it in all these different languages and make them their own separate channels, they have their own experience with it. You know, so it's just so you got Mr. Beast. Now you have Mr. Beast in Spanish. That multiplies that. Having French.
What the fuck we doing? Shit, let's get it in.
That costs a lot of money to dub everything.
I put 13 cents on it, bro. I got you.
That'd be nuts.
Cent.
That's all I can afford right now.
A whole dime and 3 browns.
Yeah.
Facebook user said languages, traveling, and experience all cultures is way more fulfilling than any amount of money, and knowing those will grant
I got shit to do.
You got
access
money
to every
already.
market. And I'm with that too, man. Because experiences are everything, man. Fuck money. I'm trying to go.
You know, if I got the
but
money,
how you gonna-
I can go get to them experiences with money.
Yeah.
Some of them experiences cost money.
But that's what I'm saying. If you speak every language, you gonna make some money in this
My
world.
homegirl just went to Dubai for her birthday. She don't speak not a lick of nothing what they say over there.
Right.
But did she get the real experience or did she get the
I
tourist?
mean, she was on a resort and that tourist
see.
shit. That don't count. But
I'm trying to get the real experience. I'm trying to be eating the street food.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was in
and know what the
Japan,
fuck they telling me.
Everybody in Okinawa speak English for the most part. When I went to Tokyo, they speak English. But I went to this concert like 2 hours from Tokyo, wasn't a lick of English anywhere.
Yeah.
It was hard as fuck to communicate.
Yeah, I would want to speak multiple languages, but I'm taking them.
Yeah, I'm broke right now, nigga. So
taking-
I'm taking them.
Give me the M for sure though.
Yeah, they ready to cut my power off. I
I'm
need
learning
that money.
Spanish right now, man. I started, a couple
My
weeks
dad
ago.
knows Spanish.
Word?
I got this app that's supposed to be teaching,
son
but I
knows
don't be
Spanish.
on that shit.
Was it Babbel?
Nah, what's that shit? Duolingo, some shit like that. I was on it for like a good week.
I remember Jerron had Rosetta
Duolingo,
Stone.
nigga.
I thought about getting that shit for real.
My
He
nigga's
said it
mom
was good,
speaks
too.
Spanish, so I be talking to her, but nigga, he really be translating this shit.
Eli said, damn, it's Eli. I guess I'm just a Facebook user now.
Yeah.
Sir, you said
Eli.
you
Hey,
supposed to
man.
be sitting at the table, man. You
Right,
said you had
come
a
to the
side
pod,
job,
man. You gonna be Facebook user, man.
Yeah, man. Come on now.
I do your job, man.
Hell yeah.
Like, fuck, I gotta work, man. Nah, fuck
No,
that job.
I respect it, man. But how the fuck you watching this podcast if you
Yeah,
got a
we
side
miss you,
job?
Eli.
Right. I thought you was gonna be here.
That's some hoe shit. I don't respect it.
Would you rather never die or die right the fuck now?
Damn.
That was an aggressive way to say that. I'm sorry. It kind of scared me.
It makes
what
me
you
want to
said.
say, I don't know one. Option 1, please.
I don't think I would never want to die. Like, because then I'm watching everybody else around me die.
But I don't want to die right now, though. I still got shit I need to do. I would like to
Honestly, for real though, I really feel like I would rather go before everybody else. I ain't gonna lie.
do. Nah, I don't want. Nah.
I mean, like, I feel like I have shit to accomplish, but just to know, like, I would outlive everybody. Like, I couldn't imagine a world, like, without my dad or my mom or my nephews. You know what I mean? Like, y'all. Like, I wouldn't want to be in a space like that.
I can imagine.
Never? Nah.
I can imagine it.
I think I felt that. I feel that. But then once I had my kid, I kind of feel like I could be here. Like, I could be here forever. I could. Like, if
like she said, you're gonna outlive your daughter.
you'll see everybody die.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, like, you'll have.
Because even if you old, how does that make you feel when your child dies?
I don't even know if you can. I don't even want to think about that. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've set my life up in a decent way so far. If I died right now, my son's taken care of, so I'm cool on it.
I ain't ready to go, so I'll take the extended warranty.
I'll stay here forever, man. If I die right now, man, it'd be I couldn't. That was suck.
I couldn't
What-
do
what
it.
if
Like
you
that
got-
nigga never dropped that tape.
What if you got
Damn.
life in prison and you never died?
Ooh,
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good little thing because if you live forever and then you got life in prison, that's torture.
Because you can't get out. You can't lie to the next guard or the next warden and be like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be out this."
Eventually, you outlive the prison though, and they'll be like, we don't know what to do with this fucking guy, man. He's not fucking croaking. We put him on the chair and everything.
I got one word for you: parole.
Life with no parole.
Yeah,
If you didn't say that at first, you said just life, nigga. That
Okay.
mean I got the possibility of parole.
Okay,
You
what if
good.
it gets denied?
It's not because as long as I
But life is
do
technically
my- as long as I
there's
do
a
my
number
shit,
to
go
that, right?
chargeless.
I don't think there is. A number
sure?
of life.
I don't know. They always just say 25 to life.
But they say
that's
consecutive life
25
sentences.
years.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say
Yeah.
consecutive life sentences though, so that would mean
Yeah.
That's if you got a lot of them.
what is it? Is that like
What's it equate to?
yeah?
I really don't think there is a number to life
There's
sentence.
not. You die. There's no number to life, nigga. You go in.
I think
there
that's
to
a
die.
death. That's being on death row though. I think there's a
No.
difference.
Death row, you got a date. You got a date.
But then a lot of them never die though. A lot of them never get to their date.
Some of them don't.
A
Some
life
of them do.
sentence is any type of imprisonment where a defendant is required to remain in prison for all of their natural life or until parole.
Okay.
Exactly.
What's all your natural life? Are they planning for something unnatural? What's that mean?
The food
Just
is-
in case they figure out how to live forever, you know what I'm saying? You can get out. We can get out of here.
I've wondered, and I don't know how true it is because I never researched it after someone told me about it. But they, there's you can die, like be pronounced dead, and then you just come back to life and shit.
Oh,
So that could be 2 years into your life sentence, nigga. I died. I lived my life sentence. I'm back
Somebody
though.
poked me the fuck up.
I wonder if that's a
died.
loophole.
They
somebody
call it
poked me the
God's law.
fuck
If
up.
I haven't researched it since someone told me they call it God's law, but if you die and you come back just naturally, because they're not gonna revive you, you dead. You didn't serve your term, whatever.
What you mean they're not gonna revive you?
They're not gonna revive your ass.
So,
But once you are pronounced dead and you come back,
Yeah.
fucking you're released.
I wonder if there's a drug that you can like do that will like get you to that point.
I mean, at that point, you've already been in there so long, so you've read hella books.
Dude.
You have so much time to do so much research.
Hold on, bro.
Yo, when did you get Common to come to the show? Hey,
He said what? Who said that?
Tyler
Not
Swain.
after we was just talking about appearances. Damn, bro.
Man,
No, somebody said Joe Budden earlier, bro. Like I've heard that a couple times.
that's hilarious, bro.
Tyler Swain, it's on the screen right here.
Oh, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's fucked up.
I wasn't laughing at y'all conversation. I saw that shit.
Nothing like that, nigga.
No, you look like Joe Budden for sure,
No, I
bro.
don't.
Yeah, you
I
do, bro.
don't.
Yeah, I've heard it 6 times since I've brought you on the podcast for the first time.
Hey,
I'm
there you
like,
go. He
nothing.
said, "Man, I meant Joe Budden."
I don't look nothing like that nigga.
Hey.
I look nothing like him.
Hey,
Self-
just get up and be like,
self-unit.
"Fuck it." Just get up real quick. Let's see if you look like him when he walked off on Migos. Just do it real quick. Drop your shit and just walk off.
It kind of
real quick.
feels cool, like
I'd've
because in the
faded
screen you
Migos.
kind of look like Joe Budden. I feel like I made it. Like I got Joe Budden on the show right now. So about Rory and Maul, man. Like, have y'all talked yet?
Man, shut the
Hey, do me a favor. Just say pump, 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 pump.
Keep talking shit. Keep talking shit.
Man, you still got pre-workout in your system, bro. You might beat our ass.
I said, nigga, I'm gonna pump you right the fuck on up with a couple of these, nigga.
Titties in the Bible. Let's talk about it.
Titties in the Bible?
Yes, sir.
I
Father
mean,
God, yes,
pretty
Lord.
sure
You know who came up with that topic.
I mean, I'm pretty sure because they was there and niggas came out naked. You know what I mean?
Yes, Lord.
Pump it up. I was just listening to that song the other day, bro.
Corny.
It is hilarious.
You corny.
Yes, Lord.
Where's the button?
That second verse was fucking wild.
Proverbs. Come on, we're talking about Jesus
no,
now.
it's fucking horrible.
We're talking about Jesus now. We're talking about Jesus and
yeah,
titties. Come on.
yeah.
Proverbs
Bible.
5:19 in the King James version.
Hold on, you reading the scripture?
Yeah, I'm reading the scripture.
Read no real shit.
Come on. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Hold up, we gotta.
There you go.
That man,
Let us get right real quick, fans.
What version do you have? King James version?
King James version. Come on now.
Without you.
Yes,
The
Lord.
nigga said gas prices are raising.
I just put gas in my car the other day. That shit cost me
Come
$60.
Nigga, when I looked, I thought, nigga, I'm
What would you call those? Like somebody playing organs or something in the background?
rolling organ chord.
Rolling organ.
Nigga, when I looked, turned, I got in my car like a fool. Instead of standing out manning that number, turned around, that shit was past 35.
Nigga,
I said, oh shit.
Nigga, I put it in. I sat in the car. It was cold as shit. I was like, I'm just gonna put 20 in. Nigga, I looked back. It's at 24. I said, wait a minute. I had to jump out and stop it at 30. I was pissed.
My shit, when I looked up, my shit was at 41. I got out the car.
I just fill that bitch up because I don't even have time. I hate stopping for me. Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to Jordan's church service. He's going to be reading from the book of Proverbs.
If you got your Bibles out there, turn to Proverbs 5 and 19. That's Proverbs 5 and 19. Say amen when you got it.
Amen.
All right. All right. And the book says, let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast. Okay.
Emphasis on breasts. Okay, preach on,
It
preach
says
it.
now, let her breast satisfy thee at all times.
At all times.
That's not sometime, not anytime, but all time. Okay.
Okay.
24 hours.
Yes, sir. And be thou ravished
Talk to
always with her love. Okay?
Come on.
Now, do you want to break that down for us, brother?
Bitch,
What's that shit mean?
bitches send in your titties. Let us love your titties, goddamn. Shit.
Okay, let's break that down, man.
Okay.
That was it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the
Okay.
whole. That's the whole verse.
That was
right there.
beautiful. That was beautiful.
Appreciate it.
That's
Appreciate
good.
it. Now I got to do this shit every week. I
Yes,
gotta preach every week.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta
Yes.
preach every week.
Yes, Reverend Rice.
Shout out to the crowd in the church, man.
Yeah.
Reverend Rice, nothing nice. All right.
Oh shit.
Okay, so elaborate on that. On what you think that means.
Proverbs 5:19.
Yeah, let me pull this
Go
up.
ahead, and pull it up. We gonna
Did you get this off the fucked version of the Bible?
No.
I didn't know they talked about breast in the Bible.
It said like breast was one of the red words. That's why you said
Do
it.
they got picture? They got picture Bibles, right?
They do. I don't think they got titties in there though.
Okay.
Y'all are sick.
I saw it on TikTok, man. I saw it on TikTok, bro. It was this big black dude. He be acting like he the principal and teachers and shit. He be whooping kids' ass and shit. I love it. And I just was scrolling. I saw this shit, and he said Proverbs 5:19. He was like, he read it. Let her be as a loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times.
So
All the time.
All the goddamn time.
And it don't matter what size breast.
Do you
all
think-
titties is good titties?
do you
That's
think
what you
that
said.
might have something to do with like breastfeeding?
That's fine.
You know, I don't think that has anything to do with
Listen,
like sexual titties.
listen, I don't give a damn if it's sexual or not. Titties is the greatest thing ever. You want to know why? Because they feed the world. Okay. This is why women are so amazing. Let me get on my Steve.
Do you think
Harvey
that's
real
what they
quick.
meant though?
I don't know. I got to read the rest
I
of the
think
chapter.
I
and shit.
think probably if they're talking about breast in the Bible, I think they probably mean
I'm not. No.
'Cause
have
that-
you read the Bible?
no.
Okay.
No.
There's some fucked
I've
up
skimmed
shit in
through it.
there.
I've skimmed
There's some
through it.
fucked up shit in there. So I feel like there's rape in there. I mean, sorry, grape in there.
Yeah,
There's.
but a titty's not a sexual organ though.
It's not.
It's a that we made it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but-
sexualized
I don't
it.
know about that.
Yeah, we
not
the
a-
people made it. Like, it's literally meant for fucking feeding.
Yeah.
It's like the breast milk is the best medicine for kids, man. You gotta have that, man.
These bitches out here is soft though. You know what I mean? But I mean, shit, your chest hurt. Niggas did formula. So you know.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to the breastfeeding moms out there, man. That shit-
Man.
It looks exhausting.
It does.
Crazy.
It does.
What you mean I gotta
So-
have this thing suck on my titty?
Dog, you know how
Bro, let me ask you
uncomfortable
this.
Yeah.
Did you get a whole new respect for women when your daughter was born?
Yeah.
Just seeing your girl go through what
Yeah,
she was
they're
going through?
superheroes.
It's
They're
ridiculous
different.
what women do.
That's
Yeah,
why.
we ain't shit, bro.
That's
The
why.
shit that they do is nuts.
That's why these niggas need to start eating coochie because whole babies come from out of that thing. My bad.
Time out.
Niggas ain't eating coochie.
Right. That's
You
the
know
same
niggas-
question. I
That's
was about to ask.
whoa.
Who ain't out here eating coochie?
These niggas these days ain't from what I'm hearing.
I started to practice
Bitches
eating
is
coochie
getting
a lot
pregnant,
more because I was
and then-
lacking. I was lacking.
Wait a minute. No, hold
I'm
on.
stepping
So
it up,
you
though.
hold on.
It
This is
After
a
9
question to the
years,
bitches. Hold on. So you out here
Yeah.
letting bum niggas bust up in you, get you pregnant 18 times,
these-
but you not letting these niggas eat your coochie, or they not making
No,
them eat your
yeah,
coochie?
I feel like that's a requirement.
What's wrong with y'all?
You know these niggas, I ain't doing
Nah, they need to come
What
talk
niggas-
to me. Come to death row, shorty. I'll help you because ain't no listen.
Bro, holler at Skinny
No.
Shug too.
There's no way you out here pushing out babies for a nigga that ain't ever ate your
Niggas ain't
That's
even
wild.
box. Whole babies
That's
come
outta
out
here.
there. And you wonder why these niggas is built like this here
That's
vape
outta
pen
here.
right here, because niggas ain't eating.
But I mean, that's
I
because
told bitches before I don't gotta do nothing. Just let me eat
You think that's the
coochie.
reason
Shit on
I'm
my
not
face.
gaining
I'm
weight?
cool.
Because I've been having trouble.
Bro, you got
You
to
ain't
eat
been
coochie,
eating-
bro.
I eat coochie, but it's
Come
not
on,
like at
dog.
it's not like a.
No,
I don't
you
do
gotta
it very
eat.
You don't do
well.
it for yourself?
You gotta
Fuck her.
eat
I don't give a fuck what she
I
out
can't
here
eat
for
my
me.
own coochie. I can't reach that. I don't know how to do that.
No, you ain't never eat coochie for yourself. You're like, yo,
Yeah, I have.
you good real quick? Hold on, just lay down real quick. I'm here for me.
Had
Fuck what
phases.
she talk about.
We've had phases, man. When you've been in a long relationship, sometimes you got you be having your freaky phases where it's like, man, this year we've been extra freaky, and next year it's like we just have a bunch of quickies. We both busy and shit.
Understand
I had a phase where I was really doing it, and then I got out of it for a little bit. But now we sliding back into to getting the full experience, man. Because you can get caught up in them quickies a lot when you in a relationship, man.
I get you. Especially when niggas got to go to work. Nigga, it's 2:30. I got to be there at 4. I got to
Niggas
take a
is
shower and shit.
Let's
Come
just
on.
get a nut in
Niggas
real
is
quick.
tired.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
know, I
gotta go to
understand that.
bed, but yeah, you touching me, so here, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's
you
go
over,
ahead.
she over here scooting back on your ass and shit. Like, I got you.
When
I'm
they
just
scoop
gonna
back,
ask. I'm not doing no scoop back, nigga. I'm asking.
Like,
Fuck
nigga, you
that.
awake?
No, like no, I know
What's
you're
up,
awake.
nigga? It's Tuesday. What's up?
Like before you get up and go to work, we're both in the bed. I'm looking at you like, so
Dog,
we
I
about
done had that.
we trying to
I
rock
work
right
at
now?
5 a.m., nigga, and this nigga wakes me up at 3:30. It's like, dog.
no, I
Nah.
couldn't do that.
No, but if we're both I know you gotta be at work at 9. I gotta be at work at 9. You gotta be at work at 8. We both wake up at 7. That's at least 30 minutes. I mean, I don't even need the 30. Honestly, you can give me 15 for
you
real.
don't need
I'm
30
not-
minutes because you
I'm
still
not
gotta
even
take that
picky.
shower. You still gotta take
Yeah,
that
so
shower.
I take the 15. I'm cool. So I'm looking like, like nigga, I'm only
And
here for a
sometimes you don't
couple
even
weeks.
need the whole. But you got. Come on now. Listen, what? I need you to point out the niggas who ain't eating coochie because they deserve to be will slapped.
Yeah, that-
and Nipsey
yeah,
slapped.
If they don't
Yeah.
eat it at all,
These
definitely.
new niggas, bro, they out here built like this. They don't eat coochie, bro.
I don't know. I feel like
the
the bar is in hell. The standards that women allow, but they don't have any. But most of them don't have none. So they accept the bare minimum. And eating coochie
Let me meet a bitch.
is the bare minimum.
This is the bare minimum. I will.
That is the bare
Gotta do that.
minimum. What the?
Y'all heard who
And it
said
ain't
was it
hard,
Lou
nigga.
Nell?
Yeah, you
Was it
getting
Lou Nell
fucked and
who
they
said
got your
that
coochie
shit?
ate. But I bet you he wants you to suck his dick though.
Yes.
Was
See
it,
what I mean? Like you're gonna eat. No,
Was it
That's
Lou
it.
Nell who
I'm not
said that
playing
if you
those
eat the
type of
coochie
games.
so good that you forget that the nigga brought dick?
You brought dick too?
Was that Lou Nell who said
I don't know
that
who
shit?
said that.
So if you
one
eat
of
the
these
coochie
comedian
really
bitches-
good, they'll forget that about
One of
your
these
dick?
comedian
Is
bitches said that
possible?
shit.
Is that real?
Oh, I can get ahead and go to sleep
Oh.
for sure.
Don't
Give me the option.
Sometimes when the throat's so good, you just like fuck the
I
pussy. I'm
don't,
good
I
now.
don't even have to even do. I'm cool.
Sometimes
Noted.
Noted.
Sometimes that's what gets you in the door as a nigga. Okay, this would be about nigga. There's pros and cons to all that shit. Now, when you eat coochie, they get more enjoyment out of that shit because if you poking all up in them trying to find the spot and all of that bullshit takes too long. Now, you eat it right, you can get in there and bust real quick. They gonna bust along with you. Y'all both happy. You can go to fucking bed.
Bed. You hear me?
Period. Nigga, 'cause you
Well,
done sat
because
there
a
and
lot
ate
of
for
women
good 5,
are
10.
they don't come from penetration.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the stimulation from the
That's
clip.
what I'm saying.
So
So you
it's
go down
like-
there for a good 5, 10, 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You get
12
up
minutes?
a good 5, 7 minutes of pump action. Nigga, y'all both straight. Go to
It
bed.
don't take much.
Go to bed.
Like I said, 15 minutes.
I found that out a long time ago. I was like, bet, nigga.
Not bad.
Bet, nigga.
But yeah, if y'all not getting out
when a
the
nigga
cake,
caught
okay.
a bloody nose because bitch just kept shoving his head into it.
Wait, what?
You got a bloody
Nigga,
nose?
see, you gotta do
Who
the
got a
most
bloody-
shit,
Let's talk
bro.
about
You
it.
got a
Nigga
bloody
got a bloody
nose?
nose, nigga. Bro, cause she
Wait,
just
what did
kept
she do to
pushing
it?
my head into. I'm like, bro, chill.
Was you
Hold
not
on.
doing it right?
She just like hold him. I'm like, bro, I can't breathe. You over here slamming my head into you, like, bro, chill,
What kind of bitches are you fucking? She did what with your head?
bro.
She shoving you into her pelvic girl.
I know.
bro.
I'm confusion. That doesn't even sound comfortable.
It wasn't. I was like, hold on.
No,
bitch,
for
we
you
got
or
to-
her.
I'm in
It wasn't
shock.
for me.
Your
I'm
nose
shocked.
was just hitting her fucking.
Yes, I was
like
like,
this.
I was like, bro, hold on.
Why are you letting bitches make you bleed, bro?
Bro, I was like, hold the fuck on, nigga. I'm
how old were you when this happened?
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
You were young. You had to be young.
Like, it had to be like 17, 18.
You didn't know what you was doing.
Fuck you was doing, right?
Yeah, you didn't know what you was doing.
It had to be, but still, like.
But I mean, even still, though, she didn't know what the fuck she was doing.
I'm like, bro, you got to chill out. Like, let me do my thing here.
Was it the first time?
Fuck no.
So I mean, no, for y'all together.
I can neither confirm nor deny that because I don't remember who the fuck it was.
That's definitely not something you do the first time y'all.
You can't remember everybody that you had sex with?
Yes, I can, but I can't remember who it was. It was
okay.
that time frame.
All right, I was worried for a second. I thought you okay.
Yeah,
that's out of hand. You bitches is out here grabbing niggas' head, slamming them into your pussy. That's out of hand.
Don't grab my head.
It was disrespectful. I was like, yo, come on, you got to chill, homie, because I didn't like this.
I mean,
it's one thing like rub your head, you know what I mean? But I'm
a bald nigga, so I don't mind.
Get the nails up in your scalp and shit to scratch your shit.
I don't mind that. I'm a bald nigga, so I don't mind the little dome action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but don't slam my head into your pussy.
No.
Don't cause injury.
Yeah, don't cause injury. Nah, for real though. That's
fuck that. I don't want no injuries during sex, man. I don't like that.
That might
there was one
traumatize
that
me.
I remember my ex
a couple scratches
sophomore year.
School, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even like those. Like I don't even
on the Bizac. I can take that.
Nah, I don't like that because once that shower water hit you, like
that shit
nah,
stings.
I don't like that shit.
I don't want to be cut. This is supposed to feel good.
That don't bother me.
I don't have that in me. I don't have that like.
I don't have that in
for real. Like getting
I
hurt.
get what you mean.
You know, getting hurt.
That's not my king, homie. You're not about to beat me up out here.
That's just you know what I'm saying. Just turn on some baby making music. Maybe I really don't even like fucking the music like that. But let's have that R&B.
I can't do it.
That R&B type vibe.
I can't do it.
It depends on what the vibe's like.
I can't do it. I
Y'all
tried
be out
it
here
once.
fucking a Chief Keef.
Y'all be out here fucking the finito.
That's a good topic, man.
In the fucking zoo.
Fucking to the beat, man. Come on.
What y'all go to, man?
For what?
Go to? What's playing in the background when y'all fucking, man?
Nothing.
So there's this
Nothing.
album.
I can't do it. I can't.
So there's
It made like the
Straight,
TV
just
or something.
noises, just sex noises happening.
Yeah, the TV or something. I can't listen to music. I tried it once and nigga, the right song came on. I was sitting here vibing and just started singing.
Was the pussy not good?
It was decent.
It was decent. That's why it was some
high
decent.
school shit. Nigga ain't been out in the world yet. Chill out.
The
Damn.
TV is tricky, man, for me because if something's funny, like
No, so I got it. So there was this chick down in Lawrence. She lived in Lawrence, bro. The shit was not all that, and we had The Office playing in the background.
Office.
I was sitting there quoting The Office. I'm sitting there cracking up at the jokes while I'm like, bro,
Not Michael in them.
Something's got to happen here. 'Cause, like, she is not. It ain't happening for me here.
There's a group called Honra. They got an album called Nobody Has to Know. It's fire. It's a dope ass vibe. It's 12 songs. I let that motherfucker play a few times, nigga, and I was getting my thing on. I done fucked to Marvin Gaye before. I done fucked to Ronnie Laws before. Barry White.
Nope.
I done got into Teddy Pendergrass.
See, you coming with shit that nigga I got to sit there and just
shit.
enjoy that. I can't.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. If you got a good play, got a dope ass playlist. All that
It's an
old
amazing
shit.
playlist.
But
nigga,
Teddy P
let Barry come on there and say,
I think it might
my
be
first, my last, my no.
not that.
I'm just
Barry.
saying.
I'm talking about Love Serenade.
I play some
Barry.
instrumentals or something, some R&B instrumentals, man, because I don't like fucking the music either. I don't like motherfuckers singing to my woman while I'm having sex with her.
Nigga, that's what you think about?
Yeah.
That's what you think about.
Like
Yeah.
she's closing her eyes thinking about Chris Brown fucking her right now because
Chris
niggas
Brown and
hear-
Omarion is
You
in
got
here.
her, you got niggas. See, no, I just told you all old niggas. My nigga don't know who the fuck Barry White is. I don't know who the fuck that nigga looks
So
like.
you want her? Yeah, you right.
You
You
don't
right.
even know if they look. But oh shit, she don't know what the fuck Teddy Pendergrass.
I just don't want nobody
If she don't
singing to
know
him,
what
huh?
Teddy look like or sound like, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Bitch. You got
For
to,
his sake,
you
for
got
my
to know.
man's sake,
You got to
for
know
my
who these
man's
niggas.
sake. You know what I mean?
Nigga, this
Play
is
some
what
shit
you
these bitches
and your
don't
mama
know.
was created on. Bitch.
They said "Love Like Honey" by Pretty Ricky.
Fuck.
Is that still Eli? Facebook accuser.
I got to see who that is, nigga.
I don't want
fucking
to
in
like.
seventh
I feel
grade
like
to
they're
that
gonna be
shit.
my like the new ones. You know what I'm saying? I feel like one day I might meet these motherfuckers though.
You just might be.
My bad.
I don't want to meet them and then know that I was having sex to them.
I can't see him.
Man,
Their voices were in the room while I was penetrating my woman. It's just a weird thing to think about.
See,
Like,
when you
know
say
what I
it
mean?
like that, then it's like
It's a lot. Cause if you never meet these people or whatever, it's cool. But like one day, I feel like I might meet these motherfuckers.
They're gonna be your peers, and
Oh,
that
that
makes it a little awkward. I feel it.
What, bro?
Because then,
Bro, like,
then you got to stop. Like, because if you make it and you're famous and these are your friends now, you got to like, I can't fuck to.
yeah,
Nah, she knows.
That's
him.
weird. Yeah, that's weird. I thought about that.
can't even fuck the Anderson pack because that's your man. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like I'm seeing Anderson next Tuesday. We can't be
That's-
fucking.
We going to his house for an Easter egg hunt. No.
Yeah. And then you start hearing his voice. He's talking, and she starts getting wet and shit. I can't have
Can we go to
that
the bathroom real quick?
because it could be
No.
it could be a connected thing. They could be connected by the voice. You never know.
You and Bruno finna link. Now you can't listen to Smoking Out the Window.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted while we on, I just want to shout out to them to that Love Train fucking remake. That shit was ridiculous.
Love Train remake.
Nigga, they remade Love Train.
Couldn't function.
They remade Love Train.
I don't even know about that right there.
Nigga.
Hard.
Hard.
Swing.
Find that on the way to the crib.
He said, "I'm gonna hit it and sing to her."
Okay,
Nah, you can't.
you got the vocals.
Nah, you can't do that.
He said, "Don't be so insecure. You ain't nobody. Only attracted to one person."
That's the remake right there.
I don't think it's insecurity. I think it's just like just what I'm comfortable with. You know, I just don't.
This
want
makes me feel a little strange. It would make you feel.
Yeah, it's just uncomfortable. I thought about it and I can't get over it now. But it's not super insecure. I don't think.
Nah, I would say that.
I don't really have a preference. I mean, I've done both, so I don't have a preference.
Yeah, and it was halfway a joke, man. Because I'll be fucking to music sometimes.
Cheap Keef.
No, no. Somebody actually said they had sex to my music one time.
Whoa,
How does
how'd
that
that
make
make
you
you feel?
Uncomfortable.
Really?
Uncomfortable.
Why?
How'd you respond? I mean, I would imagine that would be uncomfortable.
I was like, thanks, 100. Appreciate you.
Yeah, right.
No.
Wait, hold on. What did I just read?
R. Kelly, what?
No. One time a girl got me in my pee hole with her nail from missing in the backstroke.
Wait, what?
And then he said he bled for hours. What? I need you to
Elaborate on that,
homie.
Tyler.
'Cause what the fuck?
We need Eli here to translate this.
One time a girl got me in my pee hole with her nail from missing in the back.
What was her nail doing?
Missing in the
Yeah, because if I don't know, I'm not following.
It's fucked up. Don't do that shit.
I just don't understand how it happened.
I don't. Hey, stay away from my pee hole, man. That shit is sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't like nothing by that thing.
super duper.
I bled for hours. R. Kelly, real talk. Okay. Out of
Alright.
context, that sounds crazy. It's the best podcast in the Midwest, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
We got some wild ass fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they be talking and shit with her.
Freak.
I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry to this
Yeah,
man.
that
I did not know this
I
man.
hope you healed up, all right, homie. You know what I mean?
I got a couple more Reddit ones. Which would you rather have for a pet? A dragon? Yeah, I don't know what these are. A griffin/griffon. What is a griffin?
It's like a mystic creature, ain't it?
Yeah, they
So,
all-
some type
Something,
of
I don't know what
lion.
it is.
A unicorn.
Yeah. The lion with the wings, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unicorn. A manticore.
What the fuck is that?
Or a hellhound. First of all, let's look up what a manticore is.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Damn
taking the
it.
hellhound off rip.
What does that do?
Is that a car?
No, it's a dog.
That's a
from-
Hellcat, huh?
A dog from
He said
Oh,
hell.
yeah.
It's a dog from hell.
We ain't got it. We ain't there
It's a
yet.
dog
Yeah.
from hell.
I'm in my hellhound. Oh, okay, this is a lion. Let me show the people so they know what. Actually, never mind. Fuck y'all. Look it up. It's
A lion with wings and a fucking scorpion tail.
okay. And the other one was unicorn,
Yeah.
and
I think I would want a dragon.
Hell no, I'm a hellhound. That's what the German called us.
Let me take that manicore.
speaking of dragon, man, I've always wondered how donkey fucked dragon.
Man,
I've always wondered that.
I just watched Shrek the other day. I'm like, bro, I understand the love connection, but how the fuck did y'all make little babies?
Yeah. And I mean, donkeys they have big meat though, right? So he
believe
could have
so.
he could have slanged. He could
I
have.
believe so, but
Yeah.
I was thinking that the other day. Like, how the fuck did this happen?
How deep is this dragon's vaginal cavity?
It's a big.
Does
she's
it
a
got to
big
be
bitch.
deep to get pregnant?
Yeah. How you fuck this little donkey? They gonna squirt on the edge of this big dragon.
I mean, it gotta be like on the edge, but if he gets in at all, like I mean, they swim. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna get in there.
They'll get there. But how do you get up there? Oh, she must have just laid down, and he must have just attached like a leech.
Like I'm confused. I get the confusion now. Yeah. Because it's a big, like, that dragon.
Her neck is big and shit, so how she gonna lay flat on her back with her neck curves the fuck up?
Hey, uncomfortable for 13 seconds. Legs is gonna animals don't fuck that long, so.
Not 13 seconds.
How did this nigga?
Look, it's already popping up in Google. We're not the only ones.
Oh, this is a Reddit thread or a Quora. Let's see what they talking about.
Hey, that's a valid question.
Let's see. Well, when a daddy donkey and a mama dragon love each other very much, they do the naughty and viola many months or years later. Atrocious interspecies half-bred monsters are born.
Who the fuck answered that question?
How you spell voila?
Yeah.
Voila.
Oh, is that what that was? Voila?
And voila.
Oh, I said viola.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Said,
he must have climbed up her, you know what I'm saying? It's probably the same way Tory Lanez was fucking Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, probably the same science. Yeah, so hopefully their relationship doesn't go left.
What's this man Tyler on, bro? What are you on, bro? This man said, what?
It's 10:19, man. He's probably on some whiskey.
Cocaine helps drugs.
You got to be able to high five Anderson with your girl, man. What? No, we're not tag teaming her.
Yeah, see. That's probably how Hollywood gets into that weird shit. They're probably like, yo, we fucked. We were just fucking to your music. Oh, word? You want to fuck? Sure, let's fuck. And then
they'd be like, I'm having a party later.
If come to this party. You wear
anybody's fucking the Will Smith's music.
Getting jiggy with it. You could tear somebody up get jiggy with it. Oh my God.
You so angry, right?
Bro, hey, bro asked you a question.
He said, Tyler said, you ever fucked a Joe Budden? His podcast or Pump It Up?
Would you pump it?
He was pump it up.
Oh shit!
Go to hell.
Today, bitch.
Oh shit!
At least I'm not bleeding out of my pee hole.
Damn.
You ain't gotta put that man business out like that.
I still don't know what the fuck he was even talking about.
God, I don't.
There was there any other topics that happened? I think I put one in the title.
Oh, we got to talk about Nip, man.
Yeah,
it's Nip Day, man.
Yeah. Go ahead and
3 years since Nip passed on us, man. Bitch ass nigga, shitty cuz. That's the real one. That's what they called him. I don't know that, man. That's what the streets called him, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been 3 years since we lost neighborhood Nip.
That's too bad.
Yeah, that is too bad.
R.I.P. man. Yeah, man. Dope as fuck, man. One of the leaders in the culture, man. That's what anybody who's speaking on ownership, man. I don't even give a fuck what your music sounds like when you speaking on ownership and you speaking on like doing your own thing away from the mainstream. That's that shit I fuck with, and I hate when people go out like that who stand for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. So that hit me hard because that was a boss. Nipsey was a boss, bro.
What do y'all think on like some of the backlash that he got after he died and shit?
For what?
Like how he died and everything. Like I know who said it? Was it Wack? I think Wack 100 was like he died gangbanging or something.
He's lame.
It was somebody out there on the West Coast is like, yeah, he died gangbanging.
Yeah, and if that's how he wanted to go out, then he knew that risk. But like that was him.
I kind of agree with that because you in your hood, you confronted somebody. You this celebrity now, so you not doing what they need you to do out here in the hood. But you confronted this dude about snitching and shit, or he read you on paperwork. Like that's no longer your business to deal with. You got other people to deal with that for you. And when you confront somebody like that, I mean, you get what's coming to you if you gonna still be on that shit. So it's kind of like that. He's halfway in the streets, halfway in the industry type shit.
It's dangerous, but like,
at the same, he was at his store doing a little pop up, signing autographs, taking pictures and shit. And
I think that's what made him though. Like, they say
being accessible. He was an accessible celebrity.
That's probably some shit that people from his section would look at as honorable.
Yeah,
nigga, you this big and yeah, you still out here checking niggas like you one of us still. Wow. Okay.
I mean, if you somebody from where you from, I mean, I guess That's your job. That's your job. Because even in some of the interviews and like when he them paparazzi popped up on him at the store and shit, he's like, yeah, I'm Nipsey Hussle, but I'm from Rolling 60 before
I'm
anything
a
else.
60 Crip first. That's what he hollered
So
out.
he's like, don't get shit fucked up. Just I ain't worried about going to jail or none of that shit. Like this is what it is. So I'm like, I guess you kind of have
You're
to.
playing with your life.
But he understood. He understood that though. I feel like
He signed up for that shit for real and like took it all the way. It didn't matter what level he was at. He was really about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that people on that side of the track respect. You know what I'm saying? We look at it as it's silly because we don't do that. You know what I mean? You got money now. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck what you do. You ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just
These
feel like
niggas can't deal with you.
I just feel like it's all. I mean, that whole situation is weird. Because especially when you look at other motherfuckers who's, I guess they ain't on his level, whatever, up that they doing the same shit. They's in the streets and they make it to the industry. Like they don't be on that hot shit. They know like, hey, I'm over here. If you need me, I'll come back and do what I got to do. But I'm over here. Don't call me for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that was his brand. Just like y'all said, no, just being accessible.
Being able to reach and being so for the people.
When it comes to like
people.
building brands, man, like that's a key thing in business is the best ones make the people feel like they're a part of it. And some of the worst brands, like the people feel disconnected from it. So like that's a lot of strategy goes into that when it comes to businesses, just being with the people. And I think that helped his what was what's the official name of the brand? It was a Marathon.
Shit, you got Marathon continues, all money in.
What was the store? The store name?
Marathon store.
Yeah, that whole brand, it represented him, and like he was just there, like you could see him in front of his fucking store, and that's what made it so special to people. Because it's like he did not disconnect himself from that brand. So when people wear that shit, it really means like you see it and you're like that's Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
You see certain brands and you're like, oh yeah, he's associated with that, but that's not his shit. You see it and it's like that's Nipsey Hussle because he was so accessible and he was so involved in it, and I think he just went out the way he really built his shit. And it's unfortunate, but that's what happens, bro. Like egos get involved, and when shitty cuz, like imagine getting punked by some people in front of people by Nipsey Hussle. You're a man at the end of the day, so your ego takes a shot. So you're gonna do something about that.
From the shit that I read and listened to, it was like everybody from the hood. It wasn't like no fans and nothing around. It was like him.
Still,
fucking
it could be
cowboy
one
dude,
person.
and it's like so y'all grew up together. Y'all know each other. Y'all did this, that, and the third together. But you come over here, we like, yo, this is what it is, and you ask them about it, then you feel some type of way. This is your people. These ain't just random folks around. It ain't nobody from Hollywood coming down here.
But were they his people though? Because I heard that he wasn't accepted in that area
because he got caught snitching.
So that he was just getting.
So they say
he wasn't getting punked in front of his people. He was getting punked in front of some random people for that. He probably felt like, I think
it was like some OGs from the neighborhood or some shit. But I don't know. That's just what I've like read and researched after this shit.
At the end of the day, you're playing with
stories and shit.
You're playing with mental illness, like somebody from the streets. You know what I'm saying? You never know what they're dealing with.
Yeah. Because they don't really have shit to lose.
Yeah, they don't have nothing to lose.
You know what I mean? Like y'all already saying y'all see my paperwork. I really ain't got shit else to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? And not that he gained anything by you know what I mean by killing Nipsey Hussle, but it's like shit. I didn't go out like a bitch either, nigga. You play with my name. You know what I mean?
Are you reading them comments?
Yeah, I'm trying not to. That shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna say we're gonna get shadow banned.
Yeah, we probably already gonna get shadow banned because this motherfucker found the video.
So fuck around and find out, homie.
Do you like Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda and the Taliban?
Fuck around and find out. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's wild. What were we talking about? Nipsey. Yeah, with that, you're playing with it's unpredictable what that motherfucker's gonna do to you. So he knew what he was getting into. And
that's why I agree with. I swear it was Whack or whoever said it. I agree with him because like he died gangbanging. Yeah, he died honorably, I guess you could say, whatever. But or he died on top, but he died literally gangbanging.
He died too young, man. He was old.
Oh yeah, way too young.
That's what I don't like. Yeah, that's what I don't like. He had a lot to do.
I just don't like.
Yeah,
He
I
died.
was
He died. He
ready
dropped.
for it.
He literally dropped only one album. Was working on this second album. Who knows if we'll ever get it?
Hell no.
I don't think so. If we didn't get it by now, I don't think it's coming out.
I mean,
Because
but
you know how
they
they
was
do.
working on like
Nah.
3 projects all at once. Because he had his hand in everybody's project over there, and they was doing a all inclusive, all money in project. He was working on Jay Stone shit, working on Pac-Man shit, working on everybody's shit. You know, so
As I got hip to Nipsey, and it was later. It was when he dropped that album. That's really when I started getting hip to him. I obviously heard about him when he was on the joint with Drake. What was it called? A long time ago. Yeah. Nipsey, what the fuck is that song?
I bet Nipsey's part was cold, but Drake was probably terrible.
It's a classic ass
Here we
song.
go.
I said what I said.
Hussle. Killer. That's what it's called. Killer. I'm a killer, something like that. I forgot. That's old as fuck, but I can't play it. But yeah, I've heard about him from back then, and I really got hip to him later, and it was just like, man, it was kind of way deeper than the music. Like honestly, Nipsey's music was cool, but it wasn't all that. Like
You go back in time and listen to it, and then listen to it as the time went on. His whole shit changed. Like, he started out doing this, and when he got to the album, you wouldn't even think that he was talking about the shit 10 years ago.
yeah,
Because Blue Laces 1 and Blue Laces 2 is 2 totally different songs,
Nigga.
And I like both them
Yeah.
motherfuckers. They both hard, nigga, but they both got a different. Blue Laces 1 is more gangster. You in the car, you kind of gritting, you leaning a little bit hard, you smoking, you kind of reckless driving to that. Blue Laces 2, you're not even nodding, you're more listening because of what he's saying. You want to hear the story. And the beats more got you zoned in. You know what I'm saying? They both hard though, but like you said, it is a gigantic difference from this long ago. Because Blue Laces 1 came out in high school. We was in high school when that
Bro,
came out.
J.O. put me on the Nipsey.
J.O. put me on the Nipsey. Blue Laces,
I
nigga.
think that's what
Shout
it
out
was
J.O.
too. Yeah.
Nigga, listen to Blue Laces. But who by who? Nipsey Hussle. Who the fuck
Who
is
the
that?
fuck is that?
Nigga, just listen to it, nigga. And I heard that, and I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. And then I heard Rose Click, Keys to the City.
Nigga.
And I'm like, yeah, this dude's hard.
When he dropped Crenshaw, I was like,
Nigga,
this
that was over
nigga-
with. It was over with.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I got it for free because I streamed it from something else. But I was
streamed it
like,
a motherfucker.
but
You know Jordan don't buy
but,
music.
but years later, I was like, man, I wish I could have bought that for
I'd have
$100
bought
for
that.
real.
Yeah, I'd have bought
Because
that.
it was just a classic, bro. Well, I think there's a lot of people say that's his best project ever. There's a lot of people say it's his best, and he charged $100 for that. And I'm like, nigga, what? And sold out in minutes.
yeah.
That shit was
He was
hard.
kind of that was like on the NFT type of vibe before that was even a thing. Because that's basically what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Is you get those core fan base. You get that core fan base. They're willing to put that money into it.
And
You
it's
don't have
very
to.
It's very few niggas that do because he only had 100 copies for $100, right?
Something like that.
Very
Yeah.
few niggas
Like
do
I
that.
think like Jay-Z bought like 10 of them
yeah,
just like, yo, give them here. I'm gonna support it.
Makami does that with his records. He doesn't stream them at first. He waits. He'll like give you so many and put them for so high, and motherfuckers buy that shit.
Because
You know
people
what I'm
like
saying?
exclusive shit.
Right.
They like having it to themselves and whatnot. So,
Right.
Man, recipes.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
Yeah, rest in
I got a feeling that
Great
they're gonna
mind.
that his team, because his team is still riding for him. I got a feeling that his team and his family and everything, they gonna put together like a Lifetime movie for him. Not a Lifetime movie. Don't
Please,
put
not
that
a
out.
Lifetime movie.
But like a movie about his life and shit. I got a feeling they're gonna do something because you got to think, man, they got actress money in that family now. They got all his money.
Who's gonna play Nipsey? Who would play Nipsey in a biopic?
Oh man, that's a hard question.
They'd have to go find it.
Oh, shit, his brother looks just like
yeah, I was like his brother
Nah,
probably.
but his brother don't. I don't think he has the same vibe as him. If that makes sense.
They'd
They
have
look
to
alike
go-
though.
They'd have to go find and
This it's
create
crazy.
it.
But if you research that, a lot of the homies and shit that was around don't really fuck with his brother because the brother wasn't from the hood or whatever. He was just always around because the guy live here. This is my brother. But I mean, he did shit. He just never got put on, I guess, or whatever. I don't fucking know. But
Dave East, he possibly could play Nipsey.
bro, Dave East, he shut down the whole
Kinda
city
looks
when
like him,
Nipsey
man.
died.
Yeah.
He shut. Where he from? Brooklyn,
New York, somewhere in New York.
Harlem.
Yeah.
Harlem.
Harlem.
He shut down the entire the entire city.
They were close, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad, man. I hate seeing fucking all artists, bro. Anybody die, obviously, but I love music,
That's the only one that's died in recent times that I'll say is a legend.
Yeah, there's been a couple more, but
I don't know.
Yeah, Mac and XXXTentacion, they were dope.
I never got into him because I could never get into him.
Mac Miller.
Yeah,
it's for a certain.
He got some shit that I'm like, all right, I like this, but I just couldn't get with him.
Bro, if you're psychedelic and watching movies with it, I smoked so much weed to them 2 fucking albums, Blue Slide Park. I smoked mad weed to that.
Love them shits, man.
Nigga, kids, I smoked niggas Kool-Aid and frozen pizza. I rolled up so much weed.
You don't smoke weed. That's the problem. If you smoke weed, you would fuck with Mac Miller a little bit more.
I feel that way about a lot of artists.
Kids was the shit. I was just.
I never fucked with Wiz Khalifa like that.
No, it's real, bro. Cause like I did not get Jimi Hendrix, and I didn't get
smoking,
and I didn't get Pink Floyd, and not until I did Acid, and then I listened to the motherfuckers, bro, and that shit is a different goddamn experience. It feels like something spiritual.
Yeah.
Like Jimi Hendrix on that guitar when we drop Acid or you on some shrooms. It's nuts. Yeah. It's like he's a time traveler. Like he was doing some shit that he wasn't supposed to be doing.
I'm not a Pink Floyd fan, but you can't deny the greatness that's there. But I guarantee if you on some shit, you listen to it, it's gonna hit you even more.
I think it's just they get it. They get it.
Like smoking weed and listening to old Snoop and smoking weed's different. Go back, smoke some weed, listen to Doggy Style. It is a different vibe. You listen to Currency, it is different.
Bro,
when you sober.
I love his verses, but I cannot listen to that man. Currency.
Currency.
I love when he spits, but I cannot sit there and listen to that
Currency
shit.
has made the same song 700,000 times.
I love that nigga.
He's great though. That one song is dope, but he's made the same song.
I just can't listen to it, bro.
Over and over and over.
I be hearing him on like different people's projects.
What's the classics? Hold on, we're not gonna speed past this. Give me 3 Currency classics that you would say these are the songs to listen to. Because when I tell people about Currency, I'm like, you just gotta like listen to a few mixtapes or something. I don't have.
There's more, so much more.
What songs though?
What you mean? So I can give you tapes.
That's what I'm saying. What 3 songs could you pull from his discography that you could be
Barry
like?
from New Jet City for sure. From one of my favorites, the Drive-In Theater. There's a lot on that one. High Top Whites on that one. What's another one? Covered Coupe. Him and Alchemist did that one. Smoke Break's a good one.
But that's
BBC.
a tape. That's the whole tape, right?
Yeah, that's the song. No, Covered Coupe's the tape. But fucking what's the song I just Smoke Break is the song.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know Currency songs, but I know when I play his shit, I just let it ride, and I just know that I fuck with the vibe. But there's not one song that stands out that's like this is his hit.
There's so much.
Oh, he got a song on his album called Center Home. It's on G Perico's album, and I'm like, I didn't fuck with it at first, but I had to sit there and let it resonate in my head. I'm like, yo, let me listen to this shit. And this nigga got off on there.
Currency's hard, bro. He was on Bodie James' new project.
Oh yeah, I'm not denying he's not hard. It's just the song they like when it comes to hits. Like I just.
But see, he ain't the hit nigga.
Even people like J. Cole, who's not a hit guy, and he still has those hits.
Got hits.
Yeah,
but J. Cole got hits.
A lot of people say he wouldn't be a guy who makes hits though. You know.
See, I don't know.
I really can't think of J. Cole hits.
J. Cole fan.
This middle child.
Man, he got hit.
Middle child.
What's
like
workout
mainstream shit? Yeah.
Power Trip. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
when we talking about hits, what are we talking about?
What's the?
Are we talking like
Exchange? What's the song on?
Are we talking like the most popular or what? What are we counting?
I
as
just
hits?
mean like some songs that just stand out. Like that, everybody's like, okay, when you think of Currency, you think of these songs. Like when you think of Jay-Z, there's certain songs you think of. When you think of Snoop, there's certain songs
you don't necessarily have to be a fan of the artist to know these songs.
Yeah,
you know
okay.
That's where I.
So what's the J. Cole ones? What's the J. Cole ones?
Cause
you can literally name off a whole fucking
Trip,
album.
Smile,
What's the
Middle
one?
Child.
First things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. What's that one called?
goddamn, I'm bad with song titles.
Yeah, I can't. In the Morning with Drake. That's my shit.
That's
You know that was my shit.
What is that shit called?
I can't think of the name of it.
It's
No role models.
No
No role models.
No Role Models was a really big one for him. I thought.
Yeah. No, it was. It definitely was.
See, it's not the same with Devin the Dude because Devin the Dude has Doobie Ashtray and
Doobie Ashtray. He got
not a fan.
God.
I mean,
He's got anything.
he's cool. I like the lyrics and shit.
do
I like
what
the
the fuck you wanna do.
Booble win, nigga. Lackville 79, nigga. Anything. He got what's the one song?
What a job.
What a job.
That shit
oh
hard.
My God.
I'm not gonna lie. My favorite Devin the Dude shit is on Kush Is My Cologne.
Nigga.
That shit. That nigga got off on there.
I can't think of the one song. He was like sitting in front of the ride, chilling and smoking on weed, checking out the bitches.
I can't listen to that shit because
see what I can pull.
Because you don't smoke weed.
But it's like
See
every
what I
time I
can pull
listen,
is what
like
that's
you like Burner.
Yeah.
I
I don't like it. I don't like his music that much.
Burner got
But I like
good-
Burner.
Oh.
He got good beats. He can't rap to me.
I just like every time I listen to this shit, I'm like, bro, it's just you're saying the same shit. Oh, I got a pound over here.
I think that's
I'm
he
smoking
sounds
weed
so
over there with
weed,
a bitch
weed
over
rappers
here.
tend
Like,
to say
I
the same
hate
thing
that
over
shit.
He
and
sounds so
over again.
monotone and fucking like he ain't got no bars. He ain't got. At least Currency says slick shit. You know what I'm saying? And like he actually talking about this because if you watch, he got raps for lowriders on YouTube, dope as shit. You watch that shit and then you go listen to the shit he's actually talking about that shit. So it's like it all makes sense.
Them
You
weed
know what I'm
rappers
saying?
be getting on my damn nerves. I'm like,
I
bro,
love
shut
it.
up, nigga.
Smoke some weed, man. You'll get over it.
Can you at
Relax
least talk
a
about
little.
selling it first and then smoking? Like, what are y'all? Shut up,
No, man. We consumers.
nigga.
Hell yeah, man.
I hate that shit.
Before we get the fuck up out of here, man, anybody got some shit to get off their chest before this past week? Any shout outs y'all got? Any you got some events coming up?
Yeah, I just wrote up a contract for Silver Lake High School for they after prom.
Okay, well, we
Okay,
can't.
congratulations.
That's dope, but we can't tell
Yeah.
people to come there.
I mean,
Like,
no, I'm just saying. There's that. That's the most recent one. There's that, and then the Smoke Fest, the 420 Fest out here.
oh yeah.
I'm on there.
Where's that at?
The Les Truckins.
Trunk.
What is it? Is that what
When
is it?
you said 420. Oh, I won't be in
16th. The 16th, I'll be out there. No, one of this. I gotta look at the date again.
The 16th is a Saturday, Friday.
So yes, the 16th. I'll be out there.
Yeah.
Raw District will be out there too, man. We're gonna be interviewing some people fucked up, man. So if you on some shrooms or you high as fuck out there, man, we're gonna come talk to you and find out a little bit about you. You know what I'm saying?
I got a set from 7 to 10. So
We also want to we might be sliding out to Lawrence, man, to try to get some KU content. But yeah, shout out to the Jayhawks, man. Let's see this shit happen, man. I hope so. I don't really pay attention to college basketball like that.
Nah, it's
It's
Final Four
Four.
right now.
New Orleans. And
Yup.
Okay. I hope they
Yeah, if they win this one right here, man, Lawrence gonna be fucked up for a week.
Oh my God.
Lawrence
nigga,
gonna be
Mass
they
Street.
canceling class.
Oh,
It's gonna be
my
wild.
God.
They gotta
Mass-
cancel class.
Mass Street. You ain't gonna be able to park on Mass Street.
I ain't got no homies down there no more that I could just leave my
I
car
ain't even
at.
gonna go. And they got the motherfucking draft coming up in Kansas City, nigga.
That's
They
next year.
do.
That's next year.
Oh, okay.
Get your tickets now.
That's good. That's why I'm not even gonna bother. Y'all got it.
I'm
Yeah.
crying. I won't be there.
I'm in this bitch yawning, man.
I'm gonna be gone by then. I probably ain't gonna come back for that. But I do got something I want to get off my chest.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
Why you mad though?
Nah, I just something about men and women's business is bothering me. On Facebook, a lot of niggas tend to have a lot to say about what bitches do, and it's so weird to me because why do you care so much? Like, why does it bother you what a female puts on her body? Why does that bother you so much? Like, if it's not your bitch, why is there 10 niggas under one post having a whole think piece about what another woman is doing? It's fucking
You
weird.
can't have a preference on.
No,
what we
it's weird.
imagine
It's
a woman to do.
weird. It's
Y'all don't do
weird.
that. Y'all do
Yeah,
that.
It's
they do it
weird.
to niggas.
Y'all do
It's
that too.
weird.
Niggas don't get no play because they ain't
Niggas
6
don't
feet
even-
light skin with
Niggas
dreads.
don't even be 6 feet no more. They either be 5'6" or 5'7".
Well, maybe because I don't do that shit. Mine,
Yeah,
mine niggas not that
bitches
tall.
do the same thing, and it's not weird there. But as
But
soon as you
it's-
like, I don't like a bitch like that. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm not saying that niggas can't have preferences. What I'm saying is, as a group of grown ass men on Facebook writing a think piece about a bitch that don't belong to none of y'all, it's weird. A think piece, it do, because you're laughing, and it'd be a whole paragraph, and it'd be a group of other niggas under there with paragraphs talking about one bitch that's not theirs.
Like fake body parts and shit.
Yeah, like just in general, like why does body parts, like what they do to their, how they wear their hair, how much clothing they have on, what kind of shoes they got on. The shit is weird.
I don't get into that detail shit. I would never do a think piece. But I do feel about. I have an opinion about plastic surgery.
I think everybody does.
Yeah.
But
I think
I'm an opinionated nigga too. So
I
know that.
I think it's increased though since I had a daughter. Like I really feel it to 100% more. Like I just think, man, that whole illusion in the game of getting fake just to impress people, I think it's dangerous, and I think that women should be more. They should embrace the natural beauty a lot more, because there's the real man, the average guy appreciates that shit. I know Instagram and shit doesn't like reflect that, because it shows you all the bitches who look just like Kim Kardashian and they have all their work done or whatnot. So for me, I think it's an issue because like the girls coming up, the daughters, now they see this.
You can't hide your daughter from it either.
Yeah, and they see that, and now they're gonna be like, they gonna think that's normal. And that's if there's any type of, like your hair, all that shit, I don't give a fuck about none of that. But when it comes to plastic surgery and stuff, I think it is dangerous because it can fuck women up. Like,
and it has.
Yeah.
I just
like multiple women have died on the table from doing so.
I just feel I don't understand when I really want to dig deep into it. Why don't women love themselves already? I think that's part. I don't know if that sounds bad or not, but
I get what you're saying, because that does have something to do with it to a certain extent, but also with the way that the world is, and like Drew said, on Instagram and the things that people idolize, there's a certain standard that you have to be, even down to the way that female rappers are now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In order to be a female rapper, everybody feel like they need to get their body done. They got to look a certain way, act a certain way. And, but when you look at female rappers, how do they look like?
Yeah, they all look at this. And that is what scares me though, because it's like, it's just, I don't know, it's unachievable to a lot of people.
Yeah,
because a lot of people can't afford that, and then when they start fucking with this plastic surgery that's cheap because they want to be a rich person, like the Kardashians, they look great because they got the top notch. Well,
they got the money.
Yeah, when you put it to
when it comes to plastic surgery, they look great. It looks good because they're rich as fuck. When you a person working a 9 to 5 and you got that pressure to look like.
But the thing
now,
is,
what a supermodel looks like.
The regular bitches is getting the shit done, but they can't maintain it. So they done saved up all this money. They saved up all this money to get the shit done. But if you're not maintaining your shit, you're gonna go.
They don't
want to
go to the gym.
Well, as a man,
get in the gym.
As a man that's like getting maturing and shit, when I see a woman who resorts to that, like I automatically like. I don't fuck with it because it's to me it's like a lack of discipline.
Yeah.
And when women look at men, that's how they're judging us. Like how much money does he have? Is he in the gym?
Yep.
Is he does he eat right?
Yep.
And for me to see a woman take the easy way out, it's kind of like, all right,
we have no easy way.
What other way are you gonna take? If we got into a relationship and we got married, what other easy way outs are you gonna take? So when a woman's like natural and she got that shit at the gym and she works hard, it's 100 times more attractive. And I just think that should be glorified a little bit more, because the algorithms and shit, they're not gonna glorify that. They're never gonna put the average woman who's doing her thing at the top of the feeds. It's just not what sells.
They'll show you a bitch who's in the gym, but she done got some lip fillers.
She done already got to the table. Yeah, she done already went to the table first.
Yeah. Now she over here in the gym because she got to maintain this shit.
Yeah. It's just. I just like when people get it from the mud, we don't have no easy way out
at all.
If we look like this, we gotta look crazy, and if we start getting work done, we start looking feminine real quick.
Like the niggas getting the hair pieces and shit. Like we gonna roast the fuck out of this nigga if he get a hair piece.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rock my ball D, and keep it pushing.
But at the same time, it's like, if nigga you want hair, nigga go get the shit. Why? But then you ain't gonna get motherfuckers. The bitch is gonna laugh at you. The niggas gonna roast your ass. Like There's no winning for niggas.
How would you feel if your man had a fake dick?
They can do that?
Hell yeah, you can get a penile implant.
Oh, you can?
You can get a
What?
penile implant.
What?
You can get
What?
You can get.
Imagine that,
penile
though.
implant.
I don't want no fake dick. If I was gonna do that, I'd go fuck with a stud. What the fuck I want to fake? I'm just saying, though. It's equivalent. No,
Go ahead and let it out, bro.
say it, Jordan, because he got something to say. I'm just saying because, well, right?
No, go ahead.
I'm just saying. No, I don't want no fake dick, man. No.
Or you got to the crib and he took his hair off, and you know what I'm
get
saying?
a penile implant, nigga. And the way they do it is, oh my god, you ever seen it?
No.
Didn't know it was a real thing.
Yes, nigga. They nah. Go ahead, do your thing.
Implant, I know you can get like the extra shit that's up inside. I know you can get that pulled out.
You gotta just go with certain things, man.
But-
When it comes to your body and shit like that, you just gotta go with it, or just work hard to better it. I don't know. Just doing the surgeries and stuff, it's just
It ain't working.
It's the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I understand if you get the surgery, cool. That's
I ain't gonna hate on it. Do your thing.
I just want to know, have you tried
Have you-
the hard way 1st?
Yeah, try that first.
Have you tried just going for a mile walk every day after work? No, you want to go sit your ass down on the couch and eat some fucking
Because
Cheetos
the thing
and shit.
is that like you said, once you get it done, you're still gonna have those same badass habits.
Yeah.
So then a year later, you're gonna be back in the place that you just tried to get out of. Now you going for a round 2, looking stupid. Like,
And that's how
Man,
you
you
get sick
know,
and shit, and
I
you get
get it,
addicted
but-
to shit. You over here getting poked with all types of shit because your stupid ass don't want to maintain.
Yeah, but the think pieces are wild. That's a lot.
yeah.
I think you can have an opinion on it.
Yeah,
obviously,
no,
but
definitely.
If you get obsessed as a man, just worried about what women are doing, and vice versa, like,
Yeah. No, I agree both ways.
because we're different people, we don't understand everything like on the other side. So somebody could be listening to me and like, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I do this because you know. What do you
Oh,
mean
no,
discipline?
Every woman got
Because
an explanation when it comes to that shit.
on the flip side, if you want to get good surgery, you got to go out there and make good money. So they could argue that when it comes to discipline, but you know, if you like it, I love it, man. That's your shit, man. Just
What you got to say, Jordan?
I mean, hey, do you, B? You know what I mean? I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm not getting no fix or flat in my shit. So, you know, if it pop on you, it
Nigga,
pop
fix
on
or
you,
flat.
B. You know what I mean?
Fix a flag.
hell yeah. Cash App, Raw District Media.
Yo,
$1 to $1 million, whatever, man. It all feels the same. Actually, I gotta stop saying that because if somebody put 1 million in this bitch, man, it'd be a little different than $1. But we appreciate $1 to $1 million.
we out of this bitch.
It's over.
Fuck Topeka, we gone.
Yeah, somebody sent $1 million, man. I don't even know if I keep doing the podcast. Honestly,
This gonna be high. This nigga gonna be high. Like, man, I just
Hey,
don't feel
listen.
it this week, y'all.
If Drew
Yeah,
go
I gotta
missing,
Why the fuck you in Cancun, nigga?
Drew go missing, y'all know what happened.
yep. Somebody donated a little too much to the cause.
That nigga's eating steak every night.
I just fucking put my phone up to my face. This is a podcast for today, y'all.
How y'all doing? Don't
got
give a
Kobe.
fuck. Fuck y'all niggas.
This nigga got Kobe beef imported.
Broke ass niggas. Y'all ain't eating this shit.
Hell yeah. And as always, man, if you made it this far, all the way through this episode, man, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you, man. You can be anywhere in the fucking world. You could be watching more breakdowns on the slap. You could be doing anything. You could be out here fucking, but
You
you're sitting
could.
here watching this. You could be
To
fucking.
Drew's music.
Oh, yeah. And I wonder if anybody's ever fucked to the podcast accidentally.
Deja vu.
That's-
It's another song to fuck to.
If you're fucking to the podcast right now, keep going hard. Let's
Slap them titties around.
Work,
If you
work,
fucking
work,
with them-
work.
Come on, slap them titties around. Come on.
slap her ass a little more, I think, you know.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm just guessing what's going on. Now
Go
tell
ahead,
them.
say it.
Give them advice. Somebody's fucking right now.
Nah, man.
And if you're not fucking right now, turn this on and we gonna help you out.
yeah. He
Give
want to
them-
fuck right now, shorty.
Yeah.
Go live.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Go extra.
Turn this
live.
up
Go extra.
so she
live.
can hear it.
Eat booty, man.
All right, yeah.
No,
anyway, man,
no.
Don't get
We're not
Jordan
doing
started.
that.
almost made
no.
it through an episode
We're
without
not
the ass
doing
eating
that.
thing coming up, man.
We're not doing that. Eat pussy though.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on
Eat
now.
pussy first.
But yeah, man, Flavor Wagon, Bobby's Food Company, Raw District Media for the Cash App. As always, man, we'll see y'all next Thursday or Saturday.
Whenever we get here.
Yes, yes.